Okay. We are here. It is time.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dice and Destinies with the Anarch table for V.T.M. I am the DM, GM, ST storyteller or whatever, Mags. Today I have Winnie the Toreador, played by Phoebe. Joseph the Gangrel, played by Link.
Hey.
Nigel Nethergrin, the, I don't know why, I just really like his last name. The Nosferatu, who's played by DK from Crits and Giggles.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Marcus, who is the Hakata, played by Ika.
Hey.
Evelyn the Ravnos, who is played by Nevi.
Hello.
And Winter the Bruja, played by the one and only Bilo.
Hello, it's your favorite nightmare. You can't get away from me.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Exactly.
God damn. Anyway, last we left off, the group all met back up after an exhilarating ride on the roller coaster, and Winnie going to find Winter. Evelyn and Marcus gathered together to at the end of their little trip to realize, oh, Marcus, you have text messages coming in. And it was his ghoul, Philip, asking him to please forgive him and to look out, as Marcus gets a phone call from his mortal girlfriend, who is super upset at the fact that she found out that he wasn't, in fact, not studying, and spent all day and night with some quote-unquote friends, one being the name Nigel, who she 100% believes that is a fake-ass name. No one names their kids
Rude.
Nigel anymore. As he explains, he spent the day with Evelyn, and that just made things worse. They head back to the speakeasy as Winnie finds Winter and Kurt at a park. Kurt had done some thin blood alchemy deliveries to the park, and Winter thankfully was able to find him safe, scolded him for leaving without telling her, and they got in Winnie's car and began to drive back. Winnie excused herself to her room with a bag of mozzarella sticks to think over some secrets that apparently came out that she was not aware were ever able to come out, as Joseph made his way back with Colt, as they were a couple hours out of Albuquerque before the Jeep that Colt was driving in blew up at the gas station. They both turned into their coyote and wolf forms, ran back, and explained to them that they think that the coterie might be being watched. As the rest of the group convene and Joseph makes some chili, some conversations are had. Colt will be staying for a couple nights, and everyone began to head to bed, as Nigel had messaged with Evelyn that essentially they would be back. Nevi's Wi-Fi just dropped. They will be back soon. Oh, there we go.
Am I live?
Yep, you're back. Everyone began to have nightmares within the night, but 2 people were not here during the last session. And for that, we will start off with their nightmares. Winter. As you lay down to go to sleep, and your body goes into the dead state that it becomes when the sun comes up, you find yourself standing on a stage. You are playing your heart out. It is one of the best moments that you have ever felt. The light of the spotlight shining down, the cheers of people dancing and singing and stomping along to your music, until all the lights shut off immediately and there is dead silence. As you look around confused, the ground turns into a sidewalk, and you don't know why, but you start to walk down it. As you walk down it, echoes of past memories start whispering from the dark. The sound of your father yelling, throwing things, getting completely and utterly wasted. Your mom being not very caring that this is happening, very deflective. And the sounds of you talking with your little brother in your room, making sure that he isn't scared, he isn't panicking, telling him funny little stories. As you continue walking, the distant screams become louder and louder until you stop and you hear someone behind you say, "You left. I thought you were supposed to help protect me. Why did you leave? Why did you run? Why didn't you take me with you?" As you turn around and you see your little brother's face, scared, shaking, and reaching for you. As you reach out to him, the blood of many kindreds, mortals, ghouls, you're not 100% sure, rushes past both of you, sweeping him away right before your hand is able to grab him. The blood becomes higher and higher, and you're trying to stay up, but you're having a difficult time keeping yourself afloat, the weight of the guilt of leaving your brother grabbing you by the ankles and dragging you under before you begin to wake up. How do you react?
She wakes up with her arm outstretched above her head, straining as far as it can go. And before her eyes open, she whispers a name, Jonathan. And then her eyes snap open, and tears of blood begin running down her cheeks.
All right. As you lay in bed, we will switch over to Nigel's dream. Nigel Nethergren. You made it to Edmund's house with Octavia, had a wonderful night speaking with them, catching up with old friends, and finding yourself just enjoying the company of, while yes, your friends in the Anarch, in your Anarch group are lively and fun and chaotic, this group is very toned down. Octavia chats, but it's not rapid fire or anything. It's very relaxed, and Edmund's mannerisms are more what you're used to back at home. Before waking up from the night, from the morning's, the morning sun peeking over the horizon, as you lay there a corpse once again, you find yourself standing in what appears to be your old orphanage. And as you're walking down, your mind is thinking of how wonderful this is. You get to see the old place again. It's been a long time since you've had a dream like this. And then you hear crashing sounds, glass breaking. Rushing down the hallway, you find your father. Your adopted father, that is. Lying on the ground. Something is on top of him. Something is bearing its fangs towards his neck. You try to rush over to stop what is happening, but you are grabbed and pulled away. Suddenly, you are not in the orphanage, but you are in your house. You're breathing heavy, looking around, trying to find your father, your mother, whatever stability you have in your life. When you realize that the whole house is empty, you start walking through, and you don't see them. You hear whispers of Winnie, of Joseph, of Winter, and Evelyn calling towards you. You try to follow their voices down the hallways. The hallways are longer than you remember, and they begin to bleed. With each moment you walk down the hallway, you pass through a glass, and each one shows the death of your friends. Winnie, lying on the ground, chest ripped open, a shadowy figure standing over her, cackling to itself. Joseph, trying to get his way to Winnie, as something larger than him has ripped the whole front of his chest out and is holding his beating heart. Winter, trying to fight off whatever is attacking Evelyn as best as she can, but she's being grabbed by her ankles and being pulled away. And Evelyn sits there in the dirt, trying to find anything that she can use as a weapon, when something goes behind her and grabs her by the neck. You cannot see the face, but it looks towards you and it says, "You were never meant to have friends. You were always meant to be alone. You keep dragging them in, and they will find you, and they will find them." And you wake up. How do you react?
I'm crying. I don't like this dream. I'm going to regain my composure, go over to my journal, and write it all down. And then, Faceless Visage told me I'll never have any friends. And then I'm going to check my phone to see if anybody messaged me, because maybe I don't have friends now. Maybe the dream was real.
You search through your phone and you see there's text from Evelyn letting you know that they made it back to the speakeasy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're safe. You do find that you are in a very empty room. It's not that it has no furniture or anything. It's decorated very lovely, but it's empty to you because Alexander is not there today, for you stayed at Edmund's house.
Oh, that's right. I don't have my journal either. I will put it in my notes on my phone.
You do see a text from a number you don't know. And the text reads, "This is Kathy from the Shamrock Teams. Rowan, Miss O'Malley has sent word to want to speak with you tomorrow night. If you are available, she wants to go over some findings that she has, either with your whole coterie or with just you. Either one will do."
I will reply in kind. New phone. Who dis? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to...
This is Kathy from the Shamrock Team.
Yeah, I just said it, motherfucker. Read the message. I can... Sorry, I'm just kidding. Tell her that sounds delightful. I'm not going to poise whether it'll be myself or the coterie just yet.
She will
But I
see
will
you at
accept.
she will see you at a location sent at a later time tonight when she figures out where exactly it will be. The Shamrock Teams is moving locations.
Sounds good. Kissy face on accident because I was trying to do thumbs up, but kissy face was next to it. Then I'm going to reply telling them that that was supposed to be, and then put the thumbs up emoji and tell them that that was an accident and I accidentally hit it. And then another third tertiary message where I say, seriously though, wasn't trying to come on to you. I don't even know which, you're one of the ghouls. Dash, never mind. Bye. See you at time. And then I hit that message. And
There is no reply to this message.
it's real. This is what my dream meant. I push everyone away.
So,
It's going to be thinking about that for the rest of the day.
I'm assuming you head up to go to the speakeasy?
100%. I wouldn't leave without saying farewell to Edmund and Octavia, but then I would, just be on my way. Because were we in someone's car? Or, because I know
had
we didn't take my
Evelyn's
horse
van.
carriage. Okay, cool. So then, I'll take Evelyn's van back to the speakeasy.
Yep. When you do say goodbye to Octavia, she does open the door to her room to say bye, and you do notice on her wall, on every single one of her walls, there's a picture of her, and all underneath them says day one of being undead, day 2 of being undead, day 3 of being undead, for every day that she has been a kindred.
I'm going to make it obvious that I've noticed them, and then, without looking at her, ask, "So, have you noticed any change? Has it been the same every day?"
It's been the same every day. It's just, I think there's more wisdom in my eyes from when I was younger, and Seems nice to look back at all of the memories that I've gained and see how it's changed my personality and, honestly, my eyes.
Yes. I enjoy that you are able to discern things like this, to be able to recognize something outside of what seems a mundane pattern to everyone else. Good on you. Good study.
She snaps a picture of you and smiles and says, "Who knows, maybe in 10 years, you'll have a different look to you."
One can only hope. And then I dramatically leave.
Edmund walks you out, letting you know that you are welcome to come back. He does enjoy your company. If you do happen to want to bring your coterie again, he asks that you maybe bring just Winnie, Marcus, leave the hyper ones at home. Joseph's
Marcus
fine.
was Yes, no, the wild ones. Listen, Edmund, you know me. I am not what most would consider a rowdy or a ragamuffin. I am extremely apologetic on behalf of my cohorts, and I will find your bag, nay, replace it if need be. But yes, the wild cards will remain in the deck, so to speak.
He nods, says a farewell to you as you head on out and you head back to the speakeasy. Winnie, you had gone to Joseph's room due to your dream.
Yeah, she needed her big brother. She only used to do that when she was a kid, or when she would have a breakup. So yeah, she'd knock on his door and kind of stand there. Ironically, she'd stand there like, "Mom, I threw up."
Joseph, do
But
you
yeah,
open the
she
door?
knocks on his door.
Do I wake up?
You are awake.
I don't know, do you?
You did have a nightmare that you couldn't protect your sister.
So I'm gonna establish something about Joseph's bedroom. He has a punching bag in there, and after waking up with that kind of nightmare, he's really pissed off at his subconscious and is taking out his frustration and has been taking out his frustration on his punching bag. And so he hears the knocking and immediately goes to the door and throws it open.
Big brown teary eyes are looking up at you.
He immediately pulls you into a hug.
Yeah, she's gonna hug him back. She's like, "Can I stay with you for the rest of the night?"
Always.
All right.
Yeah, she crawls into his bed. She lets go and like crawls into his bed like, safe.
So, the night is very early. I will say, because I got permission to say this, Matt is a dumbass. He
We knew.
did not set the days right. It is October 11th, not June.
Motherfucker.
Yep. The party, by the way, for the ball will be held on Halloween. Not like IRL, but like in game.
Right. I'm gonna punch him. I designed Winnie's whole wardrobe off it being summer.
Yep. Fight Matthew for that one.
Kill him.
Evelyn.
Relax.
Evelyn, you lay in your room and you send your text to your brother as you stare at the phone. Anxiety a bit coursing through you. And your phone starts to ring.
I kind of yelp in surprise. like, oh god, do I answer it? I don't want to answer it. Who's calling me?
You see it's your brother.
Ah, no, I don't want to answer it.
Do you let it go to voicemail?
I go to hang it up, but accidentally press answer instead.
You hit answer and
Oh
you
god
hear...
damn it, I just pulled a Nigel!
You answer it and hear, Evelyn? Evelyn? Hello?
Hi. Hi, how you doing? Why are you up so late? You should be sleeping. What do you do?
You message. It's only 6 o'clock.
Oh, so it is. Okay, sorry, I just woke up.
Evelyn, it's been forever and you finally text. Did something happen? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. For now. Just had a nightmare, you know. Nothing new.
You really worried me. You never text me.
It was a really scary dream.
So, New Mexico, huh?
Yeah, I'm out here looking for chupacabras and ghosts.
Where in New Mexico?
Albuquerque.
Cool. We'll come down to visit.
No.
Yes, and yes. It's been
No,
too
you don't
long.
need to visit.
Evelyn.
There's nothing to do here. You'll be bored. Don't worry about
We'll
it. I'm
look for
fine.
chupacabras
Seriously,
together.
don't come here.
I'm making the arrangements on putting time in at work. The kids miss you.
No, I'm not even gonna be here for very long. I'm leaving in 2 days.
Well, I guess we're coming tonight then.
No, don't do that. Why would you do that?
Because I haven't seen you in years. The kids miss you, and my sister wants to see you. My wife wants to see you. Don't you want to see your sister?
Your wife hates me.
She doesn't hate you. She misses you.
That's a goddamn lie, and you know it.
And what about Mom and Dad? They want to see you too. They're not getting any
That's
younger.
even worse. You do not drag the whole goddamn family out here. It is not safe. Do you have any idea the gang activity that's going on in this city?
Evelyn, either you come to visit us or we're coming to visit you. Either way, we need to talk with you.
What's there to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. It's fine.
About Mom and Dad.
Okay, fine. I'll make time to visit.
Soon?
Eventually?
Is this my eventually or Evelyn eventually?
About 2 months? Eventually?
I expect a few more calls within these 2 months. A few more messages. Something to let me know that you're not just blowing this off. Or I will come down and I will find you. I will stalk your social media if I have to.
Oh, don't be a stalker. Don't do that. That's weird.
Well, talk with your family more, and maybe it won't come to that.
Fine.
Stop buying the kids all those really expensive gifts.
Why? They love them.
Some of them are kind of on the dangerous side for kids. Teens, anyway.
Dangerous. By the way, have you got them into any self-defense classes like I told you to do?
Isabella is very much into the self-defense classes.
Oh, I knew she would.
Levi doesn't care. He's honestly stopped caring the past couple years about self-defense.
Oh, that worries me. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll just tell Dad to sick someone on him.
Parker, he's too busy with chess club.
What a nerd! Oh my god, I have a buddy over here that get along so well.
Well, then maybe we should come visit.
No.
Miller has taken after you and keeps trying to get on the dirt bike you sent Isabella.
Oh, got it. Now I know what his next present's gonna be.
Oh my god.
You have to let them experience things. Don't let them lock themselves away.
Yeah, well, Trevor is definitely one to lock himself away. He started listening to emo music. You know that?
Okay,
He's
well,
lucky.
in that case, you gotta make sure you lead him towards punk. All right, something with energy.
I don't know. He locks himself in his room all day and he puts on Simple Plan. Elliot deserves to have the chance to meet you. He's only 2.
Okay. I will show up in 2 months and kidnap your babies for you. Okay.
Please. Could use a break from the kids. I don't know what's gotten into them. They all turn into most of them, or no, all of them now. All of them has turned into teenagers, and it's just gotten crazy.
Remember how it was? Especially when you live up somewhere boring. You gotta transfer that energy elsewhere. Why do you think I moved you out of bumfuck Nebraska?
I don't know. I would like to go back and visit and take a picture in front of our old home.
Oh god, I can't. I'm sorry. I've been cursed. I can no longer step foot in Nebraska. That place doesn't exist to me anymore.
You're so dramatic.
It's true, though.
I'll talk with you soon, Evelyn. I have to finish making dinner.
Okay. Tell the kids I said hi.
I'll tell your sister you said hi too. Bye, Eva. Love you.
I love you too, bro.
He hangs up. I left
call
in
Colton.
Phone immediately picks up. And you hear in the background of it, you hear someone like groaning in pain as you hear and go, "Shh, my daughter's on the line." And you hear a kick as he goes, "Hey, what's up, kid?"
You know what? I don't want to know.
Anthony got in another
listen,
fight.
Oh, did he know? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I have to visit my family in 2 months, and you're coming with me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, okay. I'm gonna go meet up with the others, and I'll hash out plans with you later.
Cool. I can't wait to meet them finally.
Same.
Super excited. It's gonna be great. I will try to make my grandma's cookies.
Gonna love that, especially the kids.
And if I can't do it, I'm sure Nasher can figure it out for me.
I don't want to bring Asher. I think he'll be too intense.
No. I'm just gonna have him make the cookies.
Okay.
This is a
Tell him
family
no drugs.
visit.
Alright, they're for children. No weed cookies.
I will let him know. I will taste test them myself if I have to, even though they taste horrible. Now, anyway.
Alright.
See you soon, kid. We'll be up there in a little. We'll be up there in a couple more days.
Oh crap, I forgot you were visiting.
Yeah, me and Nasher. Nasher says he wants to check in on Winter and he wants to see Winnie again.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I can't wait to tell everybody about this. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna go bug them and let them know. Bye.
Be more enthusiastic about this with your actual family, and then you just hang up.
Never.
Evelyn, you are in the room next to Winter.
Immediately get up and run over to Winter's room.
Winter is sitting at the vanity in her room, and she is in the process of wrapping saran wrap around her head, like her hairline, where her hair is now bundled up in a thick white paste. She looks over when the door opens. She doesn't look great. She looks like she had a really rough night, but she raises her hand in a slight wave.
Oh my god, Winter! Did you know Nasher's coming?
Yeah, he won't shut up about it.
Oh my god, I can't wait! I'm so excited. I'm gonna be honest, I'm most excited because I can't wait to see Winnie's response, so don't tell her.
Oh, no. I've known for a couple weeks now that they were going to come visit. I also can't wait to see her face.
Right? She's gonna be so panicked. It's gonna be great. She's gonna be so mad. And what color are you dyeing your hair today?
She grabs the box on the vanity and tosses it over to Evelyn. It is some random brand, but it is a fucking vivid bright magenta.
Ooh, that's gonna look so good on you.
Yeah, honestly, 20 years ago, I got sick of the teal. God, I wish I had my natural hair color when I was turned, but you know,
What was your natural color?
blonde. I was blonde. I
You can
dye my
always dye it black.
eyebrows. She rubs at her black eyebrows. And they were dyed the night I got turned, so they're black forever.
Oh, that's good. Saves you dyeing your eyebrows.
Yeah. Like, God, she like drums her fingers on the top of the vanity. It was like God, what did my mom call it? Like corn silk or something stupid. It was like really, really pale blonde. Not platinum. It was a little too, I guess, yellow or golden for that. But it was really pale blonde. Like my eyelashes, my eyebrows, my body hair, translucent basically.
Now I've always had dark hair.
I always wanted dark hair. But it would be a bigger bitch to bleach.
Oh, it is a pain to bleach it to dye it. I'm glad that I already had my pink streaks when I turned.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they had just rolled out this teal color. It was brand new. I'd never seen hair color in that particular color. I always did like black or, like as bright a red as I could do through high school. Then they started rolling out these, what do they call them now? Fashion colors. And stole a box of this and some bleach. And then went to that concert that night.
No, the night you met Asher?
Yeah. I mean, I'd been following him for a while. A lot of underground stuff. Never went mainstream. Now I kind of understand why, but yeah, no, he was really big in the 80s, like massive in the 80s. Like we're
I
talking
claimed all the leather.
yeah, no, he based himself off of Billy Idol, outfit wise. That's what he told me. Because Billy Idol was like the punk god. But yeah, no, I had just, I don't know. I almost didn't go to the concert. I ended up hitchhiking my way there, and all my friends had bailed on me, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'm already here. And then Nasher bought me a drink. We got to talking. He took me backstage. I was a, wide-eyed groupie.
I must say, I am so glad the relationship I have with Colton did not start that way.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's fucking awkward, that a lot, a lot of sires consider, their I guess the ones they turn their children, and I'm like, our relationship starts off weird now.
Yeah, very weird. It's okay. Because you have the awesome uncle that is Colton.
Oh my god. Evelyn, she like grabs her phone. He wrote me a song.
Colton?
Colton. I didn't even know he could
Best dad right
sing.
there. Best dad right there.
And you can't tell him. And if you tell him, I'm going to break all your arms. All of them.
I only have two.
I know. I'll give you more arms and then I'll break those.
Okay, I asked Nigel if I can borrow his arms.
It made me cry.
Oh.
So you can't
You know
tell
what?
him. Because I
I'll
told
tell
him I
Colton to
hated it.
adopt you. I'm telling him to adopt you.
No, because then Nasher's going to get all in his man feelings about it.
Oh, I'm
And you
definitely
know
telling him now.
you know how useless he gets.
I know, I can't wait. Oh my god. Okay, so when they come back to visit, you have to call Colton Dad just so we can watch Nasher get jealous.
Winter laughs. Evelyn, I don't think you understand. I'm gonna have to block Nasher's number. He will text me for the next 5 months nonstop. He's so insecure about our relationship.
Okay, fine.
And I mean, I don't know why. I've spent the last 40 years with him. I've never left his side until now. So I don't know why he thinks I'd just trade him for another sire. Like, I know I don't say it and I don't ever tell him because he's fucking obnoxious about it, but he's been good to me. Fucking leagues better than my own parents, but it started out real. I was angry at him and I stayed angry at him for a long time, couple years. And then I just stopped being angry at him, but he was so used to being angry at him that I just kind of kept it going.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just kind of our relationship. Like, I don't hate the guy. And you can't tell Nasher that. Break all your legs, too.
I need my limbs so I can do my job, Winder.
I know. I know how important your limbs are.
While this conversation
But she's like,
happens.
she's smiling and she seems more relaxed now. Like,
So,
yeah, don't snitch. Snitches keep their limb, or don't keep their limbs.
so while you two have this lively little conversation, Marcus, you are up with Philip. Philip and you have been working on the blood. What are you trying to ascertain from the bottle of hot sauce that Kurt has given you?
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it for common diseases. And then while they're like waiting to be tested, I'm gonna do the same test that we did at what's his face uh at the one dude's place where we did the scientific experiments with the blood.
Edmund.
Yeah, Edmund. Yeah, I, yeah. So I'm gonna do the same experiment I did at Edmund's on this blood as well.
Alright. So, as you run the same experiments while waiting for the test results to come back, from Kurt's blood for any known diseases. The blood doesn't seem to react the way that it did at Edmund's. There is no
Okay.
movement. There is no consuming of any other blood, mortal or kindred alike.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't even attack um the mortal blood either. Okay. Um. And Marcus is gonna do a sigh of relief and uh keep testing.
You do notice as you sigh relief and you get like a cloth to start cleaning up. You get like a wipe to clean off the blood. As you wipe it, the flammable paper starts to spark, and I need you to roll me a resist frenzy roll.
Okay. Okay. The fire. Okay.
You have successfully resisted the frenzy. As you wipe it off, the flammable material starts to catch fire, and you start to panic. You start to shake your hand, forgetting to let go of the paper for a moment before Philip smacks your hand and it lands in the sink, and he turns on the water as he looks at you and goes, "What the hell was that?" And you do remember Kurt mentioned that the hot sauce is meant to be used for a Molotov.
Yeah. Marcus goes, yeah, I kind of forgot how flammable this was. Uh, it's an alchemy thing, blood alchemy, I think.
That's crazy. Full-blooded
I
kindreds?
know.
Weird as hell.
They want to make bombs with it, so I mean, fire bombs, so good for them.
Sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, but cool. Um, Great. The test results came back as he holds out the paper to you.
Ah, I go ahead and take them and read through them.
As you begin to read through the test results, you realize that the blood cells are showing abnormal levels, and that could you roll me an investigation and medicine?
Yeah. Investigation. Wait, in investigation and medicine?
Sorry, intelligence and medicine. Bleh.
Okay, okay.
Been a second.
That's fair. Cool. 3.
Would you like to use any willpower to reroll, or are you good with this result?
Uh, you know, mm, I'll go ahead and use a willpower to reroll.
You can
Just
reroll up to 3 black dice.
Okay. How do I do just 3?
When you open up your character sheet and you hit the die next to the willpower, you should be able to see a plus and minus to the rolls.
Oh, okay. Now I see. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, well I got 4 now. That's good.
Yep. As you look at the blood cells and you start flipping through books, thinking for a moment, it is a bit confusing, the idea of a kindred having a disease, considering all in all, kindred are undead and they don't really get diseases. You think for a moment and you're pretty positive that this has something to do with some form of cancer cell or tumor or something along those lines. Blood tests are never the 100% factor in this. It has to it can lead you to symptoms, but the only real ability to know for sure is to actually bring Kurt in and run tests on him with medical equipment.
Right. Okay.
But the good news is, it doesn't seem like whatever's causing people to frenzy, it doesn't seem like Kurt has that.
Yeah. Okay. And the test pretty much then come back negative.
They come back negative for whatever it is that was causing the frenzying, but they do have abnormal blood cell counts.
Oh, yeah, like white blood cell or just in general?
Um, I'm not sure 100%. All I am getting, because I have to like look into how it would be, is measures of red blood cells and white blood cells are irregular than normal blood, can be a sign of such things.
Okay.
Doesn't really say one specific one.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Um, Marcus is going to uh, go ahead and well, um, I'm gonna grab my gun just in case we run into anything tonight, because there were kind of signs of danger last time. So this time I'm gonna take my gun, and I'm gonna take an Uber back to the bar.
Right? You begin to head back to the bar. Um, Link and DK are currently BRBing, so Winnie, it has been a little while as you've been hanging out in Joseph's.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, then Joseph and Winnie. You both have been hanging out for a little bit before eventually you do have to make your way downstairs. You both know that Kevin will not be there tonight, but Keith and Kurt are at the speakeasy tonight as Winter and Evelyn are making their way down. Winter having now bright magenta hair.
When he's gonna walk down, and then just give the two girls a smile. She goes to prep the bar.
Hey, Winnie?
Yes?
She walks over behind the bar and wraps her arms around Winnie's waist.
Winnie looks at her a little shyly. Is everything okay?
She gives her a squeeze and leans back, and I just felt really weird energy this morning. I had a really bad dream, and I don't know if it's something going around. I don't know, just a vibe I'm picking up, but you were really quiet the other night, and I don't know. I just thought maybe you could use a hug. I know I definitely needed one.
Winnie's gonna pull Winter back in and be like, well, thank you. I did need a hug. And I hope you're feeling better. Nightmares are never fun.
Yeah. Mine was about my little brother.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
I don't talk about it much. I haven't really told any of you about it. I ran away when I was 17. And he was 6. And I thought, my dad's violence was all pointed at me, so I thought maybe if I left, things would get better. And then I found out about a year after I got turned that the year after I had run away, my dad had killed him.
Winnie gives Winter a very sympathetic look. And, just pulls her a little tighter, and she's like, well, I know it's hard when siblings properly take care of you. And she kind of looks over at Joseph, because she knows Joseph has probably dealt with very similar feelings.
I normally don't talk about this, but I trust you guys now. And I really feel like with you guys, I could I don't know, have a chance at being, or at least feeling normal. You know, Joseph, Joseph's like an older brother I never got to have. Everyone here has been so nice and so accepting of me.
Darling, you're gonna make me cry, and I put on makeup this morning, so let's not. Instead, let me make you a drink.
Joseph comes over and gives Winter a firm but clearly emotional pat on the shoulder, and then grunts, and then walks away.
And just before he walks away, Winter reaches up and lays her hand on his and gives his hand a squeeze.
Aww. He also says, "Your hair looks nice."
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so over the teal. And I thought, this morning started out not great, and I need to take my mind off of it. And the best way to take my mind off of it is to radically change my appearance.
As you're saying this is when Nigel gets to the speakeasy finally. Nigel, you are walking in.
Hello, everyone. I've had a hell of a morning, and by morning I mean a typical night for the living, an undead night. Ugh, I need a stiff drink.
Oh,
Joseph goes over to Nigel and gives him a firm handshake.
Nigel's gonna lose his shit because Joseph, and I'm gonna reach past that and hug you around the neck. I thought you were leaving forever. You got in an unmarked vehicle. It was very suspicious. It looked like all the movies I've seen where someone gets kidnapped and taken away, and then you never see them again, and now you're back, and I'm so happy to see you.
Nigel, if somebody tried to kidnap me, I'd kill them.
Yes, of course, of course. I think I'm a little overly emotional. I've had some very strange dreams this last passing.
Seems like that's been going around.
You
Yeah.
too. And
I think
Winnie.
all of us.
Well, that's suspicious.
Perhaps. Winnie's gonna look at Nigel, and Nigel, you see this dangerous glint in Winnie's eye that you've only ever seen her regard Nasher with when he's pissed her off. Nigel, could you come to the kitchen with me really fast? I would like your opinion on this exotic ingredient I had shipped in.
I absolutely. He knows the look. He doesn't know what he's done. He's like, I will do this. I will do this, and safely. I imagine, yes, safely. And I start to follow you on
Wonderful.
pins and needles.
Joey, could you and Winter finish setting up the bar? I would like some girl talk with Nigel.
Yeah, no problem.
And the ingredient.
Well, hopefully the ingredient has a lot to say. Winter gives her a little half smile.
Yes. And once she's in the kitchen and ensuring that Joseph isn't listening in, she actually takes Nigel outside of the bar through the kitchen door.
God, she's gonna beat me up out back. I'm gonna get trashed in an alleyway like my father before me.
You see her again, her back is towards you, Formosus, and then you see her turn to you. Her eyes narrowed, and she points and starts poking your chest. She's like, "Who did you tell?"
I'm terrified. I need some more details, love. You, one, probably no one. And two, in regards to what?
She's gonna look around really nervous, and she's like, "Look, you're the only one out of our little coterie I've ever told about, my incident back when I was young.
Of course. No, I wouldn't have told anyone that. I'd have no damn reason to. That was, with all due respect, a delectable secret, and I wouldn't let that go. Not for a cost at all. It's a secret of a friend. It has the most value.
Mr. kind of let out a breath. So, okay, good. Because I had at least 15 ideas on how to stake you and hide your body. If you
That's
had said
valid. Yes. No, I deserve it. I deserve it. Wait, 15?
that. At least. Off the top of my head.
Honey, next time just send me a text.
Well, now that I feel a
But
bit
that
better.
does raise a new concern. How do you know that somebody know who mentioned it?
Someone left a note in my car with the adoption papers and the writing saying, I know your secret.
Okay,
And again, the only one
that
that knows, the only two people that know, one is dead, thanks to my brother, and you, and my brother's sire, and the other one is you.
would the other one that your brother has dispatched so fervently maybe have told, do you know anyone in their circle that they might have talked to?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Precarious. I insist on finding out who knows your secret. It is my secret, and they cannot have it. And I will kill them, and then we can hide parts of. We can ship them to their families, little bits of them. Son of a bitch. Or
I like the
sorry.
way you think. You've been watching
Yes,
gangster movies, haven't you? The
I
old
have.
ones? Yes.
Yes, the classics. I've never actually seen The Godfather. I was a Goodfellas fan, but The Godfather is quite the masterpiece. I must say, not a fan of the sequel.
No, the sequel isn't that.
No, it's good.
Um, so, well, now that's resolved, we can go back inside. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It's what my nightmare was about last night. Um,
I hate
it's
that for
about my
you.
little baby.
Of course. But if there are adoption papers, this might be. Do you ever. Do you have tabs on, if you don't mind me asking, on your
Uh,
child?
Vague tabs? I had a fund set up for them. Uh, when I had started earning money as an actor. That would ensure that a portion of money would be sent to the family to help take care of my baby, and the rest would be put away for if they decide to attend college. And that fund has been going on to their descendants, though I've never ever seen any of them.
Yes. That's. Well, if we investigate this, there's a chance that you might have to peel back some band aids. Um,
I know.
I'm here for you, though. If you need anyone, I'm confident you would love to do an amount of the dirty work involved, but anything particularly you need from me, just say the word, and I will be at your beck and call.
You see her kind of rummage around in her little side purse, and she gives you her car keys. She's like, "It's in the glove box. If you'd like to take a look, maybe analyze the handwriting." Um,
Absolutely.
I know I should tell Joseph eventually. On the bright side, he can't kill whoever got me pregnant. They're long gone.
Well, there are fun things now, like ancestry websites that we could always procure a sample of your offspring and upload it to that and see if we can't track someone down in a database.
Do you think it'd work?
If they're stupid enough to upload their genetics to a database, but it's a long shot, it's just the first shot. It does not mean it's the only. But crazier things have been revealed through those, but I don't know. I think we need to find out who knows your secret and why they're trying to leverage it against you. What's the
Yes.
benefit that they get from keeping you on your toes? And the fact that your dream also coincided with the themes is suspect.
Yes. Yes. Well, you see her kind of like smack her cheeks a little bit, and she's like, let's head back inside. You know,
Yes.
all smiles.
All smiles. He slaps his cheeks a little as well, even though it's not going to help his dead-ass skin and demeanor. There's nothing coming back to it. Yes, looking our best. Let's go. Fucking doing his best baddie walk. We're going back in.
As you two begin to walk in, you do notice that Evelyn is in the kitchen and someone else is in the kitchen. Colt has come downstairs and is chilling with Evelyn. As he smiles to Winnie and says, "Morning, Winnie."
Morning, Colton.
Colt.
Colton.
Colt. It's just
Fine.
Colt, baby.
I know it is, but she calls him Colton
Just to get under his...
because she's so mad that he just showed up.
He didn't just show up. He's lit. One, he stays with you. Two, he brought Joseph back from almost getting bombed.
Yeah, she thinks he's the reason he almost got bombed.
He's just sitting there as he's looking. He looks over at Evelyn and goes, "What kind of a name is Colton? Shitty ass name."
What's wrong with Colton? I like Colton.
It's too long, too complicated, and too
It's too long.
flashy.
Yeah,
Colton's
well, Colt
perfectly
makes you
fine.
sound like a baby horse, so...
I'd say when he looks at Colton, she's like, it's just 2 extra letters.
He rolls his eyes
Man.
at it.
Man's over here bitching about 2 extra letters, and I've got 3 full fucking names.
Listen, short, sweet, simple names are the thing of the future. Like, Nigel, you should cut your name to Nye.
Or Gel.
Ooh, I like
also
gel.
works. Gel works. And who needs last names? Last names do nothing but get you tracked down.
Then when I'm fighting someone, I can go to jail and just slash at the neck.
Colt,
When he looks at Nigel and just kind of pats his hand, she's like, we'll work on it.
He's workshop that one. It's not.
Colt.
It's not there yet.
No, I mean, Go to Gel does have a kind of. She wiggles her hand a bit. Je ne sais quoi to it.
Colt stares at Nigel for a moment before he mumbles something about a smoke break and walks out of the kitchen like, nope. He's now got to rethink his whole philosophy as he heads out. He looks over
Damn.
at Joseph.
It was so cringe, it made him rethink his philosophy.
He looks over
You
at
know what?
Joseph and he says, "Hey, I'm heading out for a bit. Want to see Albuquerque a bit more. Learn the streets a bit. Talk to you all later."
I don't
right?"
care.
Oh, okay.
He looks at Joseph and goes, "You're going to care, eventually."
Maybe.
When he's gonna look at Colton, she's like, please be safe. And if you're looking for a nice little nightly hideaway spot, down Main Street and then first corner on your left has a nice little lookout spot towards the mountains.
Colt thinks for a moment as he taps his car keys, remembers he doesn't have a Jeep anymore, and just puts it in his pocket, mumbling something about this bullshit. And he goes, "I will probably check out the mountains, but for now, car dealer shop."
This late?
There's always some that are open. I know a couple of entries.
When else is he supposed to go?
I assumed that he would send one of our ghouls.
Nah. I don't control your ghouls the same way you don't control mine.
Besides, picking out a new baby is personal.
Exactly. See, Evelyn gets it. Cars are
I-
your whole thing. By the way, Evelyn,
Yes.
now that Nigel's back, doesn't that mean your van's back?
My baby!
It's out of gas. I had to push it a mile. No, I'm just kidding.
Winter drums her fingers on the bar. I've been thinking about getting a ghoul.
They're quite useful.
But I don't know what flavor I'd want.
Well, they don't exactly come in flavors. Usually it's someone that you are attached to. I offered our landlady to make her a ghoul, but she said that would cut the fun out of life.
Well, that's the problem. I'm not really attached to anyone outside vampires.
Nah, just
kinda-
get some nerd. Someone's
I
the
was
complete
thinking-
opposite of you.
I was wondering, do I want to do punk flavor so I have someone to talk to? Or do I want to go completely opposite flavor and get somebody that is different from me for, I don't know, like different perspective?
I mean,
And she looks at Evelyn and maybe and Winnie and goes, but what if I got myself like a really spunky preppy girl?
you
Yeah,
can
get
if
someone
you
the complete
like.
opposite.
My one of my ghouls is our accountant for the bar. It's easier to keep the same person that knows all the goings on.
What flavor? What flavor do I want?
Hey, I'm gonna go check on my baby.
Be safe.
Kathy sneezes in the distance as you say preppy girl.
Someone's talking shit.
I would also, whenever the moment is right, I am definitely not trying to steamroll anyone's conversations, but I do have a question for Winnie whenever we have ops.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's right now, so.
Awesome. So, are you still looking for talent to book at the bar?
Potentially, why?
So, how do you feel about Malkavians?
Oh, I think they're delightful.
They're like walking Rubik's Cubes. What about Tremere?
Any and all are welcome, as long as they don't cause ruckus.
Okay, I have a friend, Ollie. He's one of Rowan's cohorts, but probably the most endearing of the lot. Between them and Reverie, they're both quite delightful. He has texted me wondering if they could come by to the speakeasy and do some dance practice. I don't know that they're looking quite for a gig to lock down, but looking for a place to soft practice because he's not good at it, and I feel like it'd be a fun theme for the night if you're looking to do an event of like, dancing something, I don't know. But maybe maybe we just put him on the spot and laugh at them because he's bad at dance. I don't know. He seems like a good egg, though, so I just wanted to run it by you. He's asked me to if I knew any places or venues, and I mentioned I have a friend who runs a speakeasy.
No, he's more than welcome to come here. I suppose. No, I don't know. Maybe Nasher and I could teach a dance class. And she kind of looks out of the corner of her eye because she knows whenever she mentions Nasher, Joseph gets this little vein on the side of his neck. Or if they're not alive, so whatever the vampire equivalent of this. Because she knows that her brother hates Nasher. And so sometimes she'll just mention his name to rage bait him.
Joseph, do you have a response?
That was. Sorry, was that? Were you guys not able to hear that? He
No.
just goes.
Just groan.
But no, in all seriousness, he's more than welcome to come and practice. And if they need an educator, I'm more than willing to help.
So, Nigel, as you get the confirmation, I'm assuming you're going to be texting Ollie.
Yeah, I did this because Ollie is actively texting me right now. So, but via DMs, we didn't do it in a visible place like jerks.
How dare!
It's Ollie's fart. It's Ollie's fart. It's Ollie's fault. They started it.
Uh-huh. I see. I see. It's Ollie's fault they started it. Got it. Um, so as we switch over to Evelyn, um, Evelyn, you start walking outside just as you see an Uber driver. You can tell because of a little sign starts to show up, and out of the car comes Marcus.
Oh my god, Marcus, you're alive! Are all your bits
Oh,
intact? I go over and start like checking around him, lifting his arm up and everything. Like she didn't take any bits off of you for being stupid.
no, I got a date on Saturday actually.
Oh, that's
We're
cute.
we're gonna make it up. So how is everyone doing?
Nightmares, they're awful. Everyone apparently is getting them. How nice.
You
I can check
too?
a car now.
um, you too? You're having nightmares?
No, yeah, apparently everyone's getting nightmares and this fucking suck. Hmm?
Ah, well, wow. I wonder if there's some kind of meaning behind this.
Probably. I would not be surprised if whoever the fuck is messing around with all this shit is tormenting us magically somehow. Because they know things they're not
Hmm.
supposed to know.
Uh, I last night, I I I mean last like before the morning arrived, when I arrived home, I did some studying up on the occult, um, and I do I remember anything about uh such magic is possible? Uh, okay, so to Mags, uh, would I be able to roll and see if there's any kind of magic that I know?
That can do what?
Oh, that can give people nightmares or give
In
kindred nightmares.
intelligence and occult.
Well,
Okay,
he's like yapping
just
about that. Evelyn's going over to her van and, like sliding the door open and start looking through, making sure all her stuff is where it's supposed to be. All the maps are back in the glove compartment for Nigel for later, etc.
So as you're looking through and you're making sure that everything's there, I need you to roll
yeah.
me wits and investigation, Evelyn.
Okay, where's my thing?
Thinking about it, Marcus, tapping your finger on your chin, going into the mind palace that is your brain, you do feel like you know that there are some kindred who can. Mainly the group that of kindred that you would want to look towards is the Tremere, as they are the mages of the kindreds and have really really strange abilities. Some can,
I
as a Hakata,
oh
actually.
uh-huh.
Your your type of magic, which is unusable by any other kindreds, that
Hmm.
is called ceremonies. It's perhaps a ceremony could be the cause. It could be a blood ritual from the Tremere. There are many different possibilities, but you know that your type of ceremonies and such, they mainly focus on raising the dead, popping blood vessels of multiple people from a distance. They're more lethal than a Tremere's would be in the sense of blood. So Tremeres are very big influencers. So it's perhaps a, if this is created by Kindred, perhaps it's a Tremere's doing.
And just recap, Tremors are what we're thinking of, who are messing with the blood alchemy from the half bloods in order to mix those two things together. their blood ritual and the alchemy in order to create the frenzy thing, right? That's the current theory.
It is the Thin Bloods and possibly Jamir's. I will be right back.
Okay.
Quick BRB.
Okay.
Marcus had gotten the information that he got, it is time for Evelyn to get the information from her that she rolled for. As you were looking in your van and you were trying to search for search to make sure everything's in the right place, putting stuff together to the maps back in the thing. As you reach in and you pick up some papers, a piece of paper slips out, and it has a. It's not even a piece of paper. It looks more like a photograph. Do you pick it up?
Well, yeah, obviously. Who do you think I am?
It is a picture of you going into the to the back door of the theater.
How nice. As if I didn't need to know they were already watching me. I put it in my pocket and then put the.
You put it in your pocket and you start picking more stuff up, and more pictures start to fall out of random spots. And it is a picture of Nigel going into the theater with words on it scribbled saying, "Who's this?" Joseph going into the theater. Is this your new friend? And the last one showing Winter going to the theater. She your girlfriend? Question mark on the paper? Well, on the picture.
Fuck?
I'm back.
As you see more pictures of you going to Nigel's house, you parking your van parked in a random parking lot that you stayed in a few weeks ago. Just a lot of photos of just somewhere semi far away in a bush on top of a building. Just random photos of you and anyone you've been around.
Okay, I'm gonna gather up all the photos, and I'm going to put them in a empty manila folder, write stalker on it, and then put it in a filing cabinet with the rest of my my stuff, my research.
Okay.
Lovely, how lovely. Okay. Wait, is Marcus still there? Does he see me
Yeah.
find all these pictures and then?
He sees you fiddling with some stuff and then putting them into a folder.
Yeah, he's out. Well, he's standing there rambling about the thing, and I'm just zoning out more and more each time I find another photo. Just like more of the color draining from my face.
Yeah. And Marcus is too distracted with thinking to really notice right away. But then after Marcus makes realization, he's gonna look at you. And you said you're the color, well, what little color there is being drained from your face.
Yeah, like you can tell she's getting like nervous now, kind of scared.
Marcus says, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. Just Nigel made a mess back here apparently. It's fine.
I was thinking, and maybe those blood sorcerers that we're looking at uh shoot, what are they called again? My brain
Tremere?
tonight. Yeah, Tremere. The Tremere, those blood sorcerers might have the ability to cause nightmares.
I mean, blood sorcerer sounds like the type of people that could fuck around and make weird vampire virus, no?
Yeah, we were thinking that earlier, weren't we? That in our little group discussion that maybe the Tremere are using the Thin Bloods in order to concoct this virus.
Alright, sorry. This memory is a bit scrambled from the drugs and all.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I locked that filing cabinet up specifically, and then I go to my pet spider, I'm just like, hi, Jennifer, are you still alive?
You have a pet spider?
Yes, this is my baby. Look at her. There's a big furry tarantula.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right now, her name is Jennifer, but it might change later. I haven't decided yet.
Name changes are something I'm used to. Although, uh, I, I have a name that I love dearly, that being Marcus, that I often use.
No, I haven't had to change my name yet. I should probably start thinking about what my next identity is gonna be. Hmm.
Yeah.
I still got a few more years before I need to worry about that, though. Couple more decades, you know? Hmm.
Yeah, I've just been around for a little bit and uh, don't want to draw suspicion to myself. You know, uh, my dad, famous doctor as well, actually wasn't my dad. It was actually just me, you know.
Ah, look at you doing the whole generational thing. Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
Don't let them take too many pictures of you, though, when you do that.
Oh yeah. Well, I get my face changed a bit every now and then. Get some help.
You do that? Wait, does that mean
Yeah,
you weren't
there's.
always this adorable? Like grab his face and squish his cheeks.
Oh,
You
I've
chose to
always
be
been handsome.
like this?
um. Oh, it's just different variations, different iterations of good looks, you know.
Hmm. Alright, well, you better go inside and talk with the others and stuff. I'm just gonna stay out here, spend some time with this booter. You know.
Okay, if you're okay, I mean, looked a little shook earlier.
No, no, I'm fine. I mean, look at me. It can possibly shake me up.
Yeah, you're right. And then Marcus goes on and
It's like, bye bye.
bye bye.
All right. Marcus, you walk inside. You see Winnie starts heading out. She lets Joseph know that Keith's son William has texted them. He William needs a little bit of help with some decorations and patterns for the little party that he plans to throw. Winnie did let Joseph know the Speakeasy, will be hosting a 1920s themed dance for Keith's son's graduation party.
Okay.
And she needs to
Uh,
go help with plans.
what date is that again?
Um, I believe I'll have to look at the old stream or find my note on it. I believe it's next week.
Okay. Um, I'll I'll hey, you need any help?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, well, you can count me in. What do you need help with?
Yeah, everything. I don't know anything about helping to throw a party.
Keith looks at you and goes, "What the hell you mean? You weren't you born in the 1920s? Weren't you around back then?"
Yeah, but I spent the whole decade getting punched in the face and drinking moonshine.
You didn't go to any
Ain't
parties?
Went to parties. My sister was the one who threw them.
well, it's
He sighs
1920s
and
theme, you
nods.
said?
He looks at Marcus and nods. Yeah, my son's school is doing a 1920s thing.
Ah. Well, gotta have some jazz then. Swing?
I don't know any. Well, no, that's not true. I know some jazz bands in the area.
Keith looks
Hey,
over at Nigel and
that's
Winter. Do y'all know how to dance in the 1920s, like swing dances?
I'm more trained in ballroom, and I have some other dances I enjoy, but I can't imagine there's much to it, you know?
Winter leans against the bar, elbows on her elbows, her hands cupping her chin, and she's a slow grin growing on her face. I was in our swing dance club in high school for 4 years.
They had a club for that?
Oh yeah.
Keep children off the streets.
it's great.
I mean
The rest of you, I can help
it's
teach.
Do the good
yeah, I
work.
mean it started off as kind of like dances through the decades kind of stuff, but we really hit our groove in the swing dance, and we just kind of altered it to be a swing dance club. So yeah, um I know how I took 4 years of swing dance club, and then my friend Katie in high school paid for me to have dance lessons so we could compete nationally.
Compete?
Oh yeah.
Well,
You might
We
be better
actually
than me then.
we in was 10th grade, I think we won one of the national swing dance competitions.
I mean,
My
peg you for
my
a step
sister is
up.
the one to beat. I didn't drink. I didn't dance even when swing was a thing.
I didn't peg you for the kind of person who joined clubs like that, Winter.
I am a woman of multitudes, many layers.
People like a tres leches cake.
Tres leches cakes don't have layers like that. You're thinking more
Yes,
of like
they
a
do.
not that
Like a
many layers.
trifle
More like a
Like an
trifle,
onion.
yeah. I, mm,
or an onion, to quote that one movie with the ogre in it.
Oh, Shriek! I've only ever seen it written down. I'm pretty sure it's Shriek.
I think it's
Shrek.
Shrek? Yeah, Shrek.
Oh, that makes
That
more
doesn't
sense.
sound right.
Why would you name an ogre Shrek? It should be
Well,
Shriek, because they all run away shrieking.
I will
I
say.
just remembered
Yeah.
that movie has a great opening.
So, Shrek is more about not just about like an ogre scaring someone. It's about a ugly ogre getting a princess and learning the true meaning of loving someone for who they are. It's cute, but if Winter and Marcus really know how to dance like this, maybe you can teach William.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. I still remember all the moves. I forced Nasher to learn it so I wouldn't get rusty.
He nods a bit.
He really
It's
didn't want to.
it's been almost 100 years since I was going at a full swing, but swing. But I remember the moves.
Keith nods a bit as he thinks and goes, I'm sure that you and Winter could definitely squeeze your way into the party if you feel like it. I don't think anyone's going to question your ages.
Yeah, no, eternal teenager and all that thing.
Yeah, early adulthood.
Yeah. He's like looking at Winter and Marcus. You two probably look the youngest out of everyone.
Definitely younger than Nigel.
I'm old as
Definitely.
shit.
And you look it.
I'm
You,
older
you
than a
have
lot
the
of people.
you have the wisdom look. Has anyone seen Kurt? As he continues to look around. Like, oh, I don't know what to say to you. Just, Evelyn, as you're outside packing up the rest of your things, talking with your spider, something heavy kind of not bangs and lands, but kind of like you can tell the movement of something heavy being on the top of your van. Like someone just climbed up there.
The fuck? Joseph, you better not be on top of the van. You swear to God, if your claws scratch my paint. You know, I get out of the van and look up there.
You start scooching your way towards the, or making your way to the back of the car where the doors are opened up, and a head, very much Spider-Man style, drops down, and it's Kurt.
Damn it, Kurt! You trying to give me a heart attack?
He smiles, hanging upside down.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Get off the van! You're not supposed to be up there. I don't have grippy things up there yet. I'm working on it.
Kurt signs, do you want me to make some?
Nah, I'll get to it eventually.
They nod. And they look up at the sky. They get back up. After a few moments, they jump down and land on their feet.
What are you doing out here anyway?
They think for a moment as they text, I was worried.
About? I'm kind of just like talking as I'm moving, and I'm going back over like where I keep my laptop and pulling up like the camera feeds for the van.
They think for a moment before they sign, you have a anxious smell to you.
Oh, gross! You can smell that? Stop sniffing me.
They sign that they can smell, anxiety, anger, stuff like that.
Oh, your poor nose. Work at a bar. That place must reek of it.
They sign that's why they don't hang out at the bar when it's open.
Fair enough. I guess the kitchen's probably a lot better to deal with then.
They think for a moment as they sign, so are you okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing new.
They think for a moment as they sign, everyone smells like anxiety. Or rage. Winter's is a different kind, though.
Okay, what's your point?
If he had dog ears, you could see them droop as he signs, I'm worried about my family. It's the only one I have.
You think of me as family?
You see him pause for a moment as he thinks, does that put me in a brother zone?
Yes?
Then no.
Coward.
No! Listen, buddy, I love you, but you're not dangerous enough. Because clearly that's my type.
Kurt kind of tilts their head, confused by this statement.
Just blew up a Tesla the other night.
Right?
Bad boy.
Like, I don't have to come
It's
up
more
more
of the
dangerous
things-
than I am.
You see him think for a moment as he looks around and he signs, do you have any old electronical equipment?
Probably. I've got all kinds of junk in here.
He asks you to hand him one that you're not going to use.
Okay. Like, root around in the drawers and find an old mic or something and hand it to him.
He takes it. You see him take out a couple of items from his pocket. He starts eating them. And he looks at the, he backs away from your van because you have a lot of electrical equipment in there. As he holds out the microphone, and you see it start to have a whirring sound, as if it's charging, like a phone. And then it picks up more and more until eventually the microphone turns into a shocking, almost baton, before it kind of pops in his hand and fizzles out. He smiles.
Evelyn has a sparkle eyes. It's like, you can do that? Oh my god, that is so cool. How did you do that?
Signs, thin blood magic.
That's so cool. I don't understand why people hate on you guys so much. You can do so many cool things. All I can do is blend in with the shadows. Like, it's so basic.
He thinks for a moment, and he signs, we can do a lot more than that. The Molotovs. My blood's really potent. He thinks for a moment, before he starts to, he's trying to think of how is he going to sign this to you, before he says, I can disintegrate corpses. I can sense the beast. I can drink from someone and put a message into their blood for the next person who drinks it.
That's so trippy.
They nod.
That's so cool. You have to show me some of those things sometime.
They nod, giving a bright smile. But they do sign, I am worried about the others, especially Miss Winnie and Joseph.
Understandable. Joseph did almost get blown up, and Winnie had some kind of emotional breakdown at some point.
He nods, and as he signs, the Camarillas, I don't like the smell of Miss Reverie.
That's the one that makes the drugs, right?
They think for a moment, they nod. Yes. Her beast smells violent, like old blood.
I do know that when the cult seemed interested in her, in like a dangerous, scary way, not an intrigued way. So it's a very high chance she is old.
He thinks for a moment and says, I'm not sure how old she is. She seems like a hippie.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ancient, you gotta do something, right? At least she became a hippie and not a tyrant.
Shrugs a bit. He's hoping Keith can gather something. He's going on a date with her granddaughter.
Oh, that's who he's going on a date with.
Keith
Oh,
nods.
fingers crossed he
Kurt
doesn't get
nods.
murdered.
Kurt thinks for a moment and says, probability is low.
Keith could do better.
Kurt jumps out of his fucking skin as Joseph appears.
Fuck did you come from?
No, I'm not actually here. I was just making a comment.
Nope, you're here now.
I can't
Everything-
teleport, Mags.
I just love the
Can't-
idea of this, like,
You don't
catty
have
ass
to.
fucking Joseph coming in, just side eyeing real quick, making this passive aggressive comment as he walks
Right?
by.
You don't have to
Just like
teleport.
somehow sneaking up on the two of them, even though like Evelyn's supposed to be really good at picking up on that shit.
No, I'm just like, you don't have to teleport, but everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. I've already stated this. At some point, Joseph walked out. He walked out of the speakeasy.
He
And
saw
now he's
your
here.
car idling and came out to see what was up.
Kurt got jump scared so hard that the microphone that he holds shoots another bolt of electricity before he drops it.
Oh, sweet, that thing still has juice in it?
Kurt kind of keeps it a little as it starts, steaming.
Well, probably not anymore.
Looks over at Joseph and just signs, "Hi."
Joseph reaches over and musses up his hair.
He smiles and looks over to Evelyn and signs, "Do you two need to talk?"
No, I don't know. Do we need to talk, Joseph?
I don't know, do we need to talk?
Well, you're the one that came out here, bro. Kurt was showing me how dangerous he can be.
He can be very dangerous. Isn't that right, Kurt?
Kurt bares his fangs.
God, you're so cute.
Attaboy.
He smiles, looks at Evelyn and signs, "Joseph is extremely dangerous. Especially when..."
I know he's extremely dangerous. That's why I find him incredibly hot, but he doesn't seem to realize that yet.
I don't.
Kurt signs, "Very strong, very tough," and kind of looks at Joseph before he signs the next thing. He puts his hands away never mind. I don't want to sign this in front of you.
He ruffles his hair again. Are you coming in, or are you just gonna idle outside the club all night?
No, I'll be in later. I'm still checking some stuff. I have to check the...
We're planning a party, evidently.
Oh, really? That's fun. I'll go crash it later, then. I'm not gonna tell you when, though, so that'll defeat the purpose of the surprise.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you when the party is, so you'll show up on time.
How am I supposed to show up on time if I don't know when the party is?
You'll try to show up at the wrong time, and you'll end up showing up at the right time.
That only works for people who are being late.
Yeah, you said you were gonna crash it. You wouldn't crash it and be on time for it.
You don't know that.
You might. Why wouldn't you want to be fashionably late?
Because I can be early and a surprise.
Well, now I won't tell you what time it is, so your attempts to be early.
I'll just ask Nigel.
Now you've circumvented me. You figured it out.
Obviously, Nigel keeps no secrets from me. Just kidding. He probably keeps tons, but he's not going to keep this a secret unless someone asked him to.
I can't
I'm
imagine.
texting Nigel now, asking when the party is.
I can't imagine Nigel keeping a secret from me.
Well, that's because you haven't asked. Nigel is a keeper of secrets. That's what he does.
Well, I'm sure if it was pertinent to me, he'd tell me.
I'm sure maybe if it's pertinent to you, but not all secrets are, so...
While you two talk, Nigel, you are going to receive another text.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just... I checked my phone. It buzz. What the hell? Why am I popping off tonight? I'm gonna get my best baddie energy as I feel all popular. Who is this? What is... I'm looking through my phone.
You see, it is another text from Kathy.
Oh. Hey, Kathy, how's it going? What's it say?
The text
I didn't read it, and I did send, hey, Kathy, how's it going?
It sends back 3 dots, as above it stated, Miss O'Malley has instructed me to bring to the speakeasy a box of some information that she has gathered to see what you can gather from said information, and will negotiate a price when you are ready.
She's going to send a box of her, I'm texting this, a box of her information. And then I'm expected to pay up? Question mark. Send.
She's sending a box of information, and whatever information you can gather from the information she brings to you, she will pay for.
Oh, okay, I understand. So are we not meeting up somewhere? Is this what's happening instead of we was gonna get together somewhere?
The more sensitive information will be the one that you meet up with her for. This is more physical information.
Oh, okay, yes, of course. Tell her I happily comply, and I would love to give hit the books, as it were. See what I can't offer up.
Me and Tyler will be there in 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ, are you what? All right. I'm gonna hit send with every word I just said, even the trailing off at the end.
There is no text reply back.
I expected as much. I'm gonna turn to the rest of the coterie and be like, so we'll be having guests delivering sensitive information in approximately 5 minutes. Everyone be cool.
5 minutes.
I am just as surprised as you. Suspect indeed. But no, our friends over at that Camarilla coterie, helping with the investigation of the Thin Bloods, they're going to be bringing over some pertinent information that they'd like me to peruse. So they'll be stopping by shortly, and I didn't want you to be blindsided whenever someone arrives with a package for me.
Okay, well, information is good.
Yes, it's all mine, though. You can't look at it.
Who's dropping off the package?
Shit, my fucking ADHD. Did they say
Kathy and Tyler.
who it was? Okay, yes, it's Kathy and Tyler, Rowan's people, I believe.
Oh, the little,
I
the
think they were
little
at the shop.
peppy blonde girl, the ghoul from her
Yeah,
shop.
that one. I don't know that I've met Tyler, and if I did, I didn't remember them. But yes, they'll be here shortly. And I'll be perusing some of that info and see what I can glean from it. Of course, I'll share with the group, but I'd like first pass at it if at all possible, and then we'll see what we can figure out.
I'm gonna text my girlfriend and say making progress on my work. A heart. No, not heart. Less than 3.
Nigel's immediately suspicious because he said this, and then you texted on your phone, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
I show him my text.
Is that code for something? You reporting on our internal affairs? Is what you're doing? And I'm grinning. I'm giggling because I don't think I'm being serious, but I'm kind of teasing Marcus a little bit. You gonna turn us over to the Yankees? You gonna? Wait, no, that's not the side you were on, was it? Takes every chance you can get to troll you about that. No, that's fine. I'm sorry, I'm a little on edge.
Oh, it's okay. I just am glad that progress is being made, and I wanted to keep my girlfriend at least in the loop of what I'm doing. Though
Girlfriend, your dog. Look at you. You've grown up so much since when I used to stalk you in the orphanage.
Yeah, I can't tell her too much though because mortal.
Oh, interesting. That's spicy cabbage, isn't it? Like,
Maybe one day she'll join our ranks, but I'm not ready for that.
yes, that's understandable. You want to make sure they're comfortable. You don't want to end up with a winter situation where they're like, "Wait, I'm not done growing yet."
Nigel,
Yes.
That's
Well,
all she
you don't
says.
lie. You don't lie, kid. Not mean offense. If anything, I admire your bravery at taking such a bold stance of it. The fact that you're able to have so much inward growth speaks volumes, and you get to look more youthful. Look at me. Let's don't get too upset about appearances. I have this that I grab my little middle lip flip and start flapping it around. I have this that I'm going to worry about. I was not judging you. I am so sorry that came off grass.
Your girlfriend does reply back that she's glad to hear you're making progress. She is doing her night routine before she has to head off to bed. She has a big test tomorrow. She's in college as well. Well, you're not in college anymore, but she is in college for her own studies. As she says that she is excited for Saturday, hopes to see you soon, and hopes that everything goes well. And if you feel so inclined to, remind, because she doesn't know if you told him, but if you feel so inclined to remind your Nigel friend that he's supposed to come with you, she is excited to meet him as well.
Marcus gives a heart react to the message, and then it's gonna face Nigel. Go, Nigel, I kind of forgot. I said, well, I kind of didn't say, but she said that she wanted to see you, and I was like, I don't know what to say to that. And she's like, okay, well, I'll see him then. And now she expects you.
That's so invasive, love. What? You're saying that you've booked my time with a complete mortal stranger, and you don't expect them to walk away from this having some information about this entire vampiric world? No one's going to look at me and be like, "That's normal. That's fine."
Maybe you could wear a mask. You could be a
I
masked,
could do that. I could,
could be a
or
masked
maybe you could like grow a backbone and just tell people no. That's also an option. I can meet your girlfriend if it means something, but I don't understand how or why this is happening. But I'm always down for new friends.
I don't either, but we're in the same boat there. But yeah, she wants this.
What could you have possibly told her that was like, oh, I have to meet that? You were like, hey, I know this eccentric fop who like cross dresses and such and kisses fanny packs, and she was like, oh, can't wait to be friends with that. I need to meet them immediately. Make them wear a mask. It's going to be quite an interesting interaction.
Yeah. All I said was that I stayed at your place, and that
She
you
trying to
were
make
an
sure I'm
old
not a
friend.
woman. Oh, I see what it is. It's just one of those I have to meet your friends kind of girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm dating you, so your friends are now my friends kind of people. That's not insufferable at all.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it'll be a good time to warm her up to the idea of the
I think it
masquerade.
would
I don't
be a
know.
delightful idea. I'm giving you a hard time because on account of you used to kill people in the Confederacy. But other than that, I think it sounds like an interesting challenge. And
No, I killed people that were in the Union. I was in the Confederacy.
yes, I was trying to give you a chance to just roll with a new image, but look at you, wearing that badge with pride. You
No,
monster. Cheers.
I just had a nightmare about it too. You don't bring it up.
A nightmare? Sure. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Or was it your golden years? We're giggling over drinks, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
But no, this sounds delightful. I will meet your partner, and I will do my best to keep the masquerade just that, a masquerade.
Nigel, your phone bings again.
Son of a bitch, I'm popping off tonight. Let's go, sluts. And I look at my message.
It is from Reverie.
Oh, speaking of sluts, what's up, Rev? I'm just gonna open up the messages.
It says, "Hey, have you made any progress?" Hold on, I need to read exactly what it says. "Hey, have you managed to reach out to Colt? By the way, do you know where to find weird and unique Furbies?"
Furbies? Like, do you mean the old animatronic gremlin things? Question mark. It's in.
Yes.
I'm going to reply saying, I've never been asked this question before in my life. I
So I
can
guess
look. Not offhand. I'll just shout out to the bar. Does anyone have Furbies?
No, but you could probably buy one on Etsy.
Keith shivers. Like, ugh.
Zesty?
Or not Etsy, but eBay. I meant eBay.
eBay? God, an Etsy Furby, and it's just nightmare fuel. No, I'm just kidding.
It is. Just
Oh,
buy her a
okay.
6 foot long Furby.
I will let them know that I will keep my eye out for Furbies. Winter says maybe try eBay.
The phone begins to ring,
Ooh.
and you see it's Reverie calling you. Reverie,
Pick
go
up.
ahead.
Talk to me, bitch.
I'm just looking at Letty like, Letty, pop in, Letty. Like, can I pop in to make this easier? I'm like, yeah.
Do it. Yes. Cue the Jeopardy music. Oh,
Bing, bing, bing.
say, bestie, what's good?
Muted.
Muted, are you? Did you have to push the little microphone on your phone? I learned this the other day. Feel like you're trolling me at
Nope,
this
still
point.
nothing.
Is this a pocket dial?
Silence is canon.
Yeah.
Letty, are you
Hey,
there?
court of law. GM said it.
Oh, Letty's dead.
Well,
Hold on.
can-
Hold on
can
to
she
what?
not?
What am I holding on to? I'm gonna hold on to my water bottle.
Keep holding on.
It says I can't do it.
Oh.
What do you mean you can't do it?
Permissions.
Yeah, permissions. She
You
probably
can do
can't
it,
talk
put
in
your
here
back
because she's
into
not
it.
part of this particular table.
Yeah,
That's
she can.
wild. I was like, they usually meet in this table.
Yeah. Push to talk required. Did someone fuck up your permissions again? Quest board.
I can promise it wasn't me.
Oh yeah, someone fucked up the permissions.
Sorry.
Who in
There we go.
here touching permissions again?
I know!
God damn it.
Everyone
It was
fucking
me,
keeps touching
you.
that shit because literally Letty was in here Monday.
It's
Mhm.
not me. I don't touch the settings. They're not mine to put my fingers in.
I'm blaming Matt. Anyways,
Oh, always blame Matt.
Anyway, Nigel, you answer the phone.
Yes, I'm like, sup, bitch, talk to me.
okay, yeah, sorry. Just
Hey,
things
doing
have
it.
gotten a little hectic on my end, so I thought I would make it a little easier.
Yes, you're looking for
I-
Furbies and you sound out of breath. Is everything all right?
I mean, my shoulder hurts like a bitch, but
You keep saying that. What's wrong with your shoulder? Were you playing baseball?
no, I got steaks.
Shit! You should
Whatever
lead
it-
with that.
I don't think whatever is going on involving the Thin Bloods, I don't think it's just Thin Bloods. I think there's a lot more to it, and I don't know the Baron of the city, and fuck the prince.
Interesting. Oh, it's like that.
And you know how I asked you to look into the sheriff?
Yeah.
Definitely, we're definitely on the theory and train of totally sheriff is not the sheriff. I still believe it's another fucking rat.
Jesus.
But there's a lot more going on, and I don't think it's just going to stop here in Albuquerque.
Right.
So if there's anyone that I can reach out to, is um the Colts, and like the motherfucker really likes Furbies and old McDonald's toys.
Ugh. Poor baby's stuck in his 90s nostalgia.
I don't know if he's older or younger than me. I never asked.
I don't know either, and I also haven't, but clearly there's a time zone he's stuck in, so I'd wager on the side of a Gen Xer, if I'd have to call it anything, but
I want to just check in on progress while I was thinking about it.
well, yes, unfortunately I haven't had much time. I was able to meet with my contact, who's a mortician. We were able to look at the blood and see the thing is DK is an idiot and he doesn't remember the finer details of what we discovered. So,
Oh God, that's Matt, the weird omnipotent god, and also the weird
Okay.
omnipotent god that created me. But don't worry about that. That's a whole other thing. We'll talk about that next time.
Boy, I'm gonna stop with your fourth wall breaking.
I didn't know how else to segue into the fact that I know that I have information from Edmund, but I'm not smart enough to retain it as a human. So I'm leaning on the GM now to help me fill in my gaps.
I'm Canadian. What do you expect?
Hey, I'm human and I'm dumb.
So, the information that you got is there's something going on in Kindred Blood that's causing it to. The frenzies are being created by the blood of the kindred who seem to be infected with something. You're not sure what, though.
I'm going to convey that.
And now you're realizing it's no longer targeting just thin bloods, it seems to be targeting normal, full kindred as well.
Which is very interesting. Well,
Oh, if that's the I gotta go.
okay, well, bye. We still never got to the Furbies. Hang up, obviously. Been hung up on.
As you hang up, Joseph, you notice that two people are. Well, I guess Evelyn would notice it first. You notice two car pulls up, Evelyn. It's a car you don't recognize.
Is the bar open yet?
You don't think it's open just yet. And stepping out of the car is two people you do recognize. Kathy and Tyler from the Shamrock Seams. Kathy being the preppy one, and Tyler being the one who dressed more like Danny Zuko from Grease.
Good week.
I grab the two of them by their shirts, Kurt and Joseph, and pull them behind the van to hide from the newcomers, and then just like peek just to see what they do, see if they pick up any conversation, if they have any.
Joseph, are you hiding?
No.
You want to resist
Quick,
the
hide.
pull?
Yes.
Will you just work with me?
What do I roll?
Both of you, Joseph rolling strength and we'll say strength and athletics, and Evelyn also roll strength and athletics.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna beat the fucking gangrel string.
I mean, I
You
might
know.
roll really bad.
Yeah, the dice gods might hate Link tonight.
No,
Or
these
not.
dice hate me. You know digital dice hate me.
Oh,
Evelyn,
I didn't roll so great either.
Evelyn, you go to grab. Kurt just kind of follows because, you know, he's used to this kind of thing with Keith and Kevin being like, oh, duck under here. Kurt's used to that. So he ducks where you tell him to. You grab Joseph, you pull, and you feel yourself, like, go back and then slam forward and slam into Joseph.
God damn it, Joseph, why must you fight me?
Why would I not fight you?
Just like face palming. It's like, are you kidding me? Right now. Information gathering, Joseph. It involves being quick and quiet. And not standing in the open.
Kathy and Tyler seem to be discussing something amongst themselves, but they don't seem to have noticed you both yet.
Okay, I'm just like picturing it in my head, right? That the van's kind of to my left, Joseph's in front of me, and then behind me is them, and thus the speakeasy. So like I'm just gonna like use his shirt as leverage and stand on my tiptoes to look over his shoulder at them.
So
see if I can like listen in and hear what they're saying, since he's basically cover now.
roll wits and awareness.
I'm going to roll brawl and strength to grapple Evelyn and push her in front of me so that she's directly facing them.
You want to try to move Evelyn?
Yes.
Okay. To try to move Evelyn the same way that Evelyn tried to move you, it is strength and athletics from both of you.
All right.
Evelyn is resisting.
Can I use Dex to try and avoid his grab?
6 successes.
You can use Dex and you can use Dex and athletics if you want.
Don't forget the crit.
Oh, you did crit.
I literally succeed in all my dice, but I have less dice than he does. This is
so a lot of things happen at once. As you both go to do your motions, you feel Evelyn like kind of like peek over your shoulder. You go to grab her, Joseph, as Evelyn tries to make the escape, and it's like a moment of like she moves, you turn, she moves, you turn. It looks like she's about to get away, but you manage to grab her and lift her up and then place her in front of you, exposing her to Kathy and Tyler, who stop and look over, hearing the scuffle. As Kathy goes, is there like a lover's quarrel going on right now? Y'all good?
I fucking wish, but he's stupid.
So he's just putting his hands on you for no reason.
Yeah. You let me go now.
We really are on that side of town.
Can we help you?
Yeah, this is the speakeasy from Miss, she looks at the name. Miss Booker?
It might be.
No, I recognize you. This is definitely
awful.
it. The mom and dad, right? Of the quinceañera girl?
Yes, exactly. That's us, right, honey? And I elbow Joseph.
What do you want?
Along.
We're here to see Nigel.
What with our loving daughter?
We have a delivery for him.
Ooh, delivery. I skip over. What is it? What is it?
Information that Miss O'Malley wishes to give him.
Oh, you're here to deliver that. He did mention something about that.
So this is the
okay, well, come on in.
Correct? Awesome. She smiles at you. Awesome. Looks at Joseph like, meh, and starts walking in as Tyler face palms.
Joseph moves quickly, like power walks over to get ahead of her and pushes his way through the door in front of her and then holds the door open for her.
Are we playing gentlemen now?
No. But it's my bar.
She starts walking in. Well, thank you. She walks
Evelyn's
in.
just like shaking her head in disappointment.
Tyler walks in after them, looks at Joseph and goes, "Man, I'm sorry about that. She has a bitch voice.
She does.
Like the kind of like the attitude that the blue-haired one had last when she was at the Shamrock Seams. I feel like they sound the same. Gives me goosebumps.
Are you talking about Winter?
If that's her name, I didn't catch it. Tyler, by the way.
Don't talk
he holds his
about
hand out
Winter
to you.
like that.
Well, don't glitch Kathy like that. He holds his hand out to you.
Joseph looks at it.
You don't have to shake it, but it's your bar. He just starts walking in.
As everybody walks in, Joseph gives a signal to the bouncers to just be on alert.
They nod to you and they kind of spread out. Instead of being bunched up, just chatting with each other. Kathy walks in, Tyler carrying the box, as Kathy looks around and says, "Alright, Evelyn, right? That was your name?"
Wait, one moment. I left my boy outside. I'm gonna run to the door real quick and call for Kurt.
Whistles. Just
You call out for Kurt. Takes a moment. Kurt appears out of nowhere. He just waves at you.
There you are. Come here, boy.
He follows you in. Kathy's left standing in the middle of the speakeasy looking around.
Like, okay, where did Nigel and the others go? Are they still at the bar?
Winter, you do see them walk in.
Oh. So,
Did you say sup?
yes, she did.
I thought you said so. I'm just like, so what?
Mhm.
Kathy
So
looks
fun.
over. Kathy looks over. It offers a polite smile as she goes, It's so good to see all of you again. So, Winter, was it?
Yeah. Kathy, right?
She nods. Yeah. This is Tyler. And she points back and Tyler gives a wave. He stands, I believe, roughly at almost 6 feet. Leather jacket, very greaser style clothing. He goes, "Sup, I'm Tyler. Nice to meet all of you."
Yeah. Good to meet you too.
And
Miss Oldmouth.
is this
Hmm?
is this in the main like room in the bar where Nigel
Yep.
and Marcus are? Okay.
Yep.
Marcus waves and says, "Hey,
Oh, a new face.
yeah,
Are you another member of the coterie?
well, I'm working with these all, and I spread my arms around to kind of signify everyone, and he says though I'm new, I don't know if I quite get the privilege of being one of them yet."
Well, I'm Tyler. It's nice to meet you. He holds his hand out to you.
Okay, I'll shake his hand.
He looks at Winter and holds his hand out to Winter.
She gives it a loose shake.
She looks over at Nigel. Nigel, right?
Yes. I act as if I'm disinterested and they're just getting my attention. Oh, are you the delivery person? You've come with my
Yep.
package.
Yep.
Ah,
Hi, I'm
yes.
Tyler. I'm Miss O'Malley's #1 ghoul.
Oh, number one. And
Yep.
that's not.
He says,
I
smiling
thought
proudly.
Kathy was.
No,
I heard
Kathy's
that
her number
Kathy
2.
was. Is that what Kathy tells you?
Kathy looks over and goes, "No, Miss O'Malley's great and all, but Tyler's her #1. If you need any information on her, that's Tyler's business." She places the box she was carrying down on the bar.
I'm gonna lean over to Tyler and be like, "All right, reason with me, friend. Is there a way that I can potentially get her phone number so that I can stop doing these weird exchanges with strangers and then maybe I can just talk to her a bit?"
Tyler looks at you. "You want me to give my boss's phone number away?"
I didn't say that. I said, "Is there a way I can get it?" Does not mean that I'm demanding it from you, but help a desperate Nosferatu out. I'm just trying to see if, like, does she have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or are they friends?
See, he like raises an eyebrow a bit. He goes, "Oh, you got the hots for O'Malley."
Yes, I have the hots for O'Malley. Keep it down, Jesus Christ, lad. Discretion.
Sorry, I don't believe in discretion, but he hands you the box. That is a
Makes for a
conversation
terrible
you'll have
trait
to.
in the number one.
You'll have to. You'll have to ask Miss O'Malley, considering that's kind of her private life.
But I'm a coward, and I don't think she likes me.
Phone number wise, he smacks you on the back.
Ah,
You'll have to get past her weird brain shit, but I'm sure she'll give you her phone number eventually. Just talk to her a bit more.
I just want to express that calling it her weird brain shit is possibly the most wonderful descriptor I've ever heard of a human or unhuman in my life.
She kind of has a bit of prejudice to your types.
Oh, that's valid. We're pretty repugnant, and we tend to look out solely for ourselves. But I like to think that I'm a
Hey,
tough
don't sell the
above
British
rest.
short. They're pretty cool.
DK's laughing now. Um, I thought you meant Nosferatu. So she
Oh
just
no,
doesn't like the British.
she's wary about the Nosferatu, but something about the British seems to piss her off. I think she said something about her sire.
Oh, that
Something about
is quite.
what happened to
Yeah.
the culture and everything.
Oh, God, was her sire British?
Irish.
Oh, interesting. So,
Yeah.
then what's her riposte towards the British?
You know, the whole stop them from celebrating their own culture, cause the country to divide, oppress them to the point where they couldn't speak Gaelic or work in their own government offices, stuff like that. Couldn't marry outside of the other Irish people. You know, the British were really
Fair.
crazy back then.
If it makes, this interaction any less damning towards myself, I will say that I'm not a fan either. There are also their laws of the reasons why I was forced into childhood labor as a young lad. No higher than the knee of a goose, and they had me working in coal mines. So, yes, I can understand a disdain. Hopefully I can rise above that as an Albuquerquean. And he laughs like that at him.
He gives you another smack on the back as he goes, "With that kind of attitude, I'm sure that she'll talk with you."
I like your gusto. Please stop hitting me. I'm fragile. These old bones aren't what they used to be.
Eh, try to be a little more beefy around Rowan.
She likes the tougher masculine types.
No, it's more like she's squishy enough as it is.
Oh, and if it looks as if I can't protect her in any capacity, maybe then I'll be useless in her eyes, you think?
You see him thinking as he goes, Reverie isn't the strongest, but I think Rowan likes a guy who can... A guy who can put a foot forward a bit. Who knows?
Okay, well, I've definitely know to stand my ground on need be. One time I was in her shop and I tried on a dress. If that's not tough, I don't know what is.
Yeah, anyway. So, this is the coterie that was at the shop. Cool. I'm gonna leave this stuff with you. He looks at Evelyn, looks at Marcus Winter, nods a bit, and turns around, sees Joseph, and he's just like, I think you're the one she took through the office, right? Joseph?
Maybe.
Do you still have the necklace,
Oh,
right?
don't mind. Don't mind him, Tyler. He's difficult sometimes.
I mean, the way he was
Sometimes, like, all the
manhandling...
time.
The way he was manhandling Evelyn outside and kind of shoved Kathy was definitely not on my list of things I wanted to see tonight. But...
Well, Evelyn probably wanted him to manhandle her, so you don't need to worry about Evelyn.
Looks
No,
at
I
Evelyn.
did not. It was the exact opposite of what I wanted him to do in that specific moment. Just like looks to Joseph. Why are you so difficult?
You can lie to everybody in this room, but you can't lie to me. Winter grins into her drink.
I'm a boxer. I'm supposed to be evasive.
That wasn't evasive. That was the exact opposite of evasive. I wanted you to be evasive.
I was evasive towards you.
Friendly fire.
Tyler, like, gives an awkward smile, and Kathy's gonna kind of walk... Like, he's got an awkward smile, like, oh, I'm in the middle of this. As Kathy kind of walks up to Nigel and places a hand on his shoulder. So, just so you know, like, Miss O'Malley, I don't know if she likes the intelligence types. I know she really likes the dumb ones if her last ex means anything.
Yes?
Her last ex is a Malkavian, and they were kind of on the stupid side. So
Fair.
I don't know if she's into the intelligent type, but you, maybe? I mean, the impression you gave off wasn't really intelligent. So maybe you do
I
have
tread
a
the
shot.
line. Yeah.
Well,
Well, you
I
said the ex is a Malkavian.
yeah.
Would it be anyone in our circles?
Reverie, you met her.
Gasp in a hat. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I did not know what it... Oh, goodness. Maybe I should just reverse gears altogether. That does not seem like a respectful thing for a new friend to do, is to come swooping in.
Oh, please. Miss O'Malley and Reverie have... They've been separated for a couple of years now. They don't care.
You're right. She would never like me. It's just like you said. Which you never said, but he's thinking about his dream and he's just like, oh god.
She's gonna awkwardly go over to Winter and be like, I think your friend needs a pep talk.
I think he
I
needs
need
a
some
therapist.
She looks over at Marcus. Good to meet you. Don't remember your
Marcus.
name. Marcus.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Thank you. Good to meet you too.
Well, we should be off and not be here. Lot of tension. Tyler just gives like a halfway, a smile to all of you. He goes, hope to see you later. We'll email you, yeah, with the new location to the Shamrock scenes. It's moving locations. As he starts walking
Do you
out backwards.
have any of our emails?
I have his, and he points at Nigel.
I am gonna need a dress soon because I have to go to that stupid party.
I already have a dress.
Marcus goes over and hugs Nigel.
Thank you. lean on Marcus's shoulder and sob a bunch.
I have Nigel's email. He signed up for our rewards points.
Yeah, thank you for the rewards points. I plan to spend them soon.
Okay. Okay, buddy. As he starts walking backwards out, just giving finger guns to everyone, like, yeah!
Don't shoot them already down. Ah.
Just hurry up to sleep. Just sleep before he
They
keeps you
get
here.
the fuck out of here.
He wipes his eyes. Blood. He's like, all right, are they gone?
Yes, they're long gone. You scared them all.
Okay, I needed to put on a front. Knowing that they like dum-dums, I need them to go back and tell the master I'm a dum-dum. Now, to this box of clues.
Brilliant.
Nigel,
Yeah?
Nigel, I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying this with all the love I can summon. I'm pretty sure Rowan thought you were a dum-dum when she saw you pretending to be a 15-year-old girl on her quinceañera. I
Well, when
think
made
you
out
are.
with her friend's fanny pack. I've done a
I
lot
think you
of
are
things.
bang set as being a dum-dum in Rowan's eyes.
I should maybe backpedal from that visage so fervently. Maybe take it back down a notch or two.
Nigel did what?
You wanna find a balance between dum-dum, who is lovable, and you look at them like a cute little hamster you want to take care of, and a dum-dum that's going to be a drain on your patience and drive you insane.
Okay, that's solid advice. Solid advice. I'm hoping to exercise my own merit by parsing these clues and finding out whatever information I can get, and if I can add value to that to Miss O'Malley's repertoire, then maybe that will put me in slightly better graces. But it also does concern me that I
Focus
get
on being
used
a
because I'm
hamster.
gullible. Yes, I will pack nuts into my cheeks until they inflate all big like, and then give all the googly eyes like. What do you mean less
Well,
literally and more? To
I
the
meant
metaphor
less
you
literally,
just
but
made? That's
I do have a question about that.
Yeah.
And she points at her mouth where his lip flap is. Wouldn't this make them fall out?
Actually, yes.
Because you just
the
don't have
retention-
full mouth tension?
Yes, it absolutely would. You're very correct. In fact, I can't even whistle. He starts blowing.
Just be.
Just flat. Just I can whistle. I used to be able to whistle, but I'm not whistling Dixie. Isn't that right, Marcus?
Yeah, just be as cute as Nosferatu can be.
My friend Glenn's far more attractive than I could ever hope to be for a Nosferatu, but I will say, being so early born and old myself, it made for some very harsh genetics in the Nosferatu timeline. I got the shittiest end of the stick, you might say.
Well,
I make
aren't
the
there
film look
certain plants
handsome.
that can fix that? I mean, Marcus gets plastic surgery apparently. Maybe we can help
Actually,
with that.
fun fact, with Nosferatu, you can't even fix it cosmetically with surgery because the curse finds a way to make it worse. These are actually because I had one single split originally, and I tried to fix it myself by sewing it together, and the other side just split open, so I won't dare try it again.
Mm.
Except the one time I tried filler, but all it did was give me an allergic reaction, and I vomited for 3 days.
Mm. Well, that sucks.
Yes.
No offense,
But-
but I'm glad I'm not a Nosferatu.
Yes. No. I don't wish it on my worst enemies, except for my worst enemy.
Except for my wish.
Isn't that contradictory?
Well, they're also a Nosferatu, so I'm glad they have it, ugly fuck. They're the ones who turned my mommy and daddy. Well, actually, just my daddy, and then he turned my mommy. And then they turned me.
What a lovely family story.
It is. It's like
Wait,
the
does that mean
horrific
your
Brady Bunch.
parents are
What?
also Nosferatu?
Oh, yes, they're both fuck ugly, but I love them with all my heart. Actually, to be fair, my father is still quite fucking devilishly handsome for an undead, in my opinion. I think that he holds his frightening demeanor so goddamned proudly. I can only aspire to be as cool as him one day.
Nigel, you do have a picture of your parents on your phone.
I will pull that up and be like, "This is Mommy and Daddy." I don't have the picture that you sent me, but I know that
Let me go ahead
personally, I
and
think they look badass.
grab them. Let me go ahead and grab them. Evelyn, he pulls out his phone, and it is a bit surprising knowing that Nigel has been getting better at using his phone.
Quick learner.
Where is Nigel Netherprince? Because I know I sent a image. Okay, here we go. So the image you see sitting at what looks to be like a nighttime cafe, smiling, their hands placed in one another's. As you are looking at this image, Joseph, you get a text from Winnie saying that what William needs help with is going to involve some muscle. Could you come by?
I do so.
Awesome. That way you can go ahead and go lay down, go get some sleep.
Okay, I was up at 5 this morning, so I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for writing me out of this story, Mags. Love you guys.
No, I'm just kidding.
Why?
Love you.
Wow, love ya.
Bye
He have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Yeah.
bye. Bye.
So, as he holds up the phone to you, Evelyn, these are the two faces you see. A gentleman with a missing nose, looks as if his skin seems to be made purely out of jerky. Very tight around the face, eyes sunken in, but has hair, unlike Nigel, all slicked back. The woman is completely bald, scratches going across her face, skin in blotches of different colors, and more sharp fanged teeth. A little bit more akin to Nigel's teeth. Very bat-looking.
Oh, Nigel, your dad is still hot for Nosferatu.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, they fucking hold it well. Look at the power couple that are these two. And that's why, if I'm being honest, the romantic in me just wants to find somebody who can love the beauty within this beast. But
No, I'm sure there's someone out there. There's all kinds of freaks in the world.
it's been 200. Jesus, ouch, someone get this steak out of my heart that Evelyn just shoved inside of me. Oh, how dare. You bitch. I love you. No. You always know I'm an animal lover, so please keep being catty.
I mean, Nigel,
Yeah.
you could always go for a hunter. I heard they love jerky.
Okay.
She
Listen,
grins at him.
I'm already down. There's no need to kick me. And he is, if he could blush, he would be, but he is loving the sarcastic pep talk he's getting from his friends. You know what? Love it. This was oddly inspiring in a way that, like, yeah, I can't change this fuck ugly look of mine, but maybe depending on how I carry it, I might have a shot. But to be
Hey,
fair, my
what's-
mommy and what's that?
Well, what's that old phrase people say, beauty's in the eye of the beholder? I mean, fuck's sake, Nigel. I look like a high schooler.
But you're at least look like a matured high schooler in the sense that
No,
you know.
I don't.
Okay, yeah, you don't. I was trying to be sweet.
I
in the comments earlier,
don't.
but
No.
I think you can at least get surgeries. I can't, but like at least we can always get some implants in there. You know what I mean? Get you a modest B cup or a C, even if you want to go crazy
Well,
with it.
Wouldn't it just revert back?
I have no clue. Actually, I've never considered cosmetic surgery among the kindred community, but it just
I
seems
feel like it would be horrifying to go to
Well, I
bed
mean-
with boobs and then wake up and they're just the little silicone things are just in my bed and my chest is flat again. I think
That
I'd
is-
rather just not.
I think it would take a special
what I
amount
know.
of surgery because if you
Nigel.
heal quickly, yeah.
You do remember that Zamish are a thing, and you do have the number to Zamish named Vitalia. and they are known to do essentially fleshcraft.
Ooh, well, I actually do know about the Zamish, is what you said?
Yes.
I've heard a thing that Zamish can do some interesting flesh crafting, wherein they might be able to do this type of procedure. So
He
you're
looks
not wanting-
immediately interested. Like her eyes are zeroed in on you.
If it's a matter of price, just know that my parents will gladly cover it. We spent our life, our fortune, and our our motivations were always to help the downtrodden and especially the children. Considering that you turned to the conditions you were, never got to quite develop into the woman you wanted and deserved to be, if there's a way to make that happen, my parents would not shy at me using the credit card.
Yeah, because I mean, eternal life is fine and all, but like living in the body my parents forced on me, like it. That's like the one major downside I have about being a kindred is like every time I look at myself, it's like I can't get rid of the scars on my back. Like I can't. I look like a fucking 2x4 with legs. I'm short as hell. I
Can't.
had some woman ask me if I was 14.
Oh, Christ. The
I'm
irony
like-
of being how many decades old?
Winter,
I'm 59.
As you're starting to get heated, your phone does start to ring.
Oh, she looks at the caller ID.
Whatever it is, you put Ollie's number at. I don't know what you put his name is.
Okay, fluffy boy then. Oh, and she kind of like shoves some of her magenta hair behind her ear. I have to take this. And then she answers the call and like scurries out of the bar.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
sorry, I wasn't expecting you to
super
call
rude.
me today.
My bad. I woke up and just had like the craziest dream. I just got out the shower, so I didn't really want to, have that going on and get my phone wet. Where did I fucking put that shirt? I still haven't found my shirt. I wanted to ask, what's the name of the owner of the bar, just so I don't make it really awkward.
Oh, Winnie. Winnie Booker.
Winnie? Okay. Can you ask Winnie if does she have like a vibe for like the dance that she wants to do? Because I have like, oh, she's asleep. Rowan over here. I was trying to like coordinate something with that.
Knowing Winnie, it'll probably be like 1920s themed.
1920s? What?
Yeah, she was a flapper girl.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh,
Wait, that sounds familiar. Was
Yeah.
that like from? Was that like? Was that like the girl in Robots? No, wait, that's a robot movie. I'm not sure. I'll look it up.
no, I'll send you a Wikipedia entry about it.
Oh hell yeah! This burner phone probably can do that.
Yeah, if anything, then you could just type out the URL or like a library or something and look it up.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I'm not really good with phones. Where the fuck is my shirt? God damn it, Tyler.
You mentioned something about a weird dream. Was that like a nightmare?
Kinda. I wouldn't call it a very good dream. It was induced by Rowan, but I at least assume so. I don't know.
Oh.
I probably shouldn't discuss
Yeah.
it too much without letting her know first.
Oh, yeah, no, totally okay. No, I was just asking because literally my entire coterie woke up today having a nightmare.
Oh, really? What
Like,
would cause
every
that?
single-
Did everybody get
I
high?
don't- No. Like, I didn't even get high last night. I was just too tired.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, no, maybe you could ask Rowan. I mean, she knows a lot of stuff, right?
Well, she is a Tremere, so I would assume so.
Yeah, maybe you could ask her, is there like a weird shared dreaming thing in coteries that concerns nightmares?
I'll give her an ask. I don't know. God, where is my fucking shirt? God, she's probably
I,
sitting on it. I don't know. I
I
gotta wait for her up.
I'm gonna take you thrift shopping. We're gonna have you have more than 2 shirts, Ollie.
Okay, and maybe we could look at other fanny packs so I can convince Rowan that it's not a pocket dimension. Just because I could fit a 358 revolver chambered in 500 Nitro Express doesn't mean it's a pocket dimension. She just doesn't know how to store shit.
I mean,
You
we could
get hit
always
with
go
a
to
pillow.
Sorry, what was that,
What?
Max?
Ollie, you get hit with a pillow because you're loud.
Sorry, I gotta go. I'm gonna make
Oh,
breakfast
yeah,
and
no problem.
everything.
I'll text you. We can finish this conversation.
Of course. Bye bye. Oh, there's my gun.
Bye.
Ollie is a character. Anyway, Evelyn and Marcus.
Mhm.
As you two are chilling out, you're kind of like chilling out with Nigel and such. Colt does come back after, because it's been a while, as he looks at all of you and he goes, "Hey, you said something about Thin Blood's going missing, right? That was the whole shtick that's happening."
Yeah,
Cool.
at least as to our knowledge.
So if anything happens like that, I should probably report to you. At least while I'm in town.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, uh, there's this other person. I didn't really see them, but they apparently weren't even a Thin Blood, and they were acting crazy. So if you see anyone acting crazy, let us know too.
Well, I saw someone acting crazy.
Where and when?
Out at the car dealership. Nigel,
the car
Evelyn, you are
dealership.
there. You are there if you want to chime in.
Okay, but is this like Cookie Crackhead crazy or like probably gonna ruin the masquerade crazy?
On my way back, apparently, I don't know, some guy started freaking out. Pretty sure he was Kindred. Started screaming about something about names, and then it tried to attack someone. Got shanked by some other people and dragged into a van.
I smacked the table next to me. I fucking knew they were stealing names. I told you.
This isn't good.
Putting a star next to that shit in my note. Also, which dealership did you go to? Because we should probably go check that out.
He hands you the card with the dealership information. Here.
Thank you.
Would have said something, but like, not my city, not my circus. I really don't want to get involved.
Yeah, that's 100% fair. I know it's like a whole political shit and whatnot. Oh, fuck. Joseph just left. Hey, Kurt, how good is your nose?
Kurt thinks for a moment, gives a big thumbs up as he smiles.
Nice, you're coming on a mission with us today. Let's go.
Keith over there, should I tell the bouncers to close the bar?
I don't fucking know. Where's your boss?
Goes to the bouncers, says some shit, walks back and says, they're closing the bar. Do you guys have the muscle to take care of a mission like this?
I've got Winter, and she's very scary. If you hadn't realized.
You turn around,
Joseph.
Winter's walking back in, kind of like messing with her hair a bit.
Messing with her hair, smiling at her phone. looking
Hey,
adorable.
she's very scary when she's not like that.
Marcus kind of reveals a revolver that's concealed.
The fuck?
Just pulling out
Wait.
guns, are you, you menace?
Who's scary?
You are.
You are,
Yeah,
darling.
I'm pretty fucking scary.
Exactly. Why do you want to come too? You can come too. There's room in the car since we're not gonna have Joseph's fat ass.
Oh, Joseph won't be there. Never mind.
I
We've
can punch
nicked
a
my
hole
car.
in plate glass windows.
I know it. It's so
Ooh.
cool.
One time, I was so angry when I was writing in my journal, I broke a number 3 pencil. And those are thick.
Oh, not the number 3 pencil.
Yeah, it was crazy. Should have been there. I'm so strong. Aiming for a number 4 next.
It's a real test of strength.
I mean,
Don't
It
forget
hurts,
the
I haven't
bad number ones
really-
are pretty tough too.
I haven't really fully tested my strength. I wonder if I could punch a hole through a car.
Probably.
Let's find a
Cars are pretty
Tesla.
big.
Not
You're
not
right.
a Tesla, because those are like plastic. I'm talking
Crap.
like old steel made cars.
Ooh, an old
Still punching
Volkswagen.
walls.
Cadillac.
Like
Ooh,
a
Caddy.
old Crown Vic or something.
Winter, your phone begins to buzz
Yes.
as you see Rowan is texting you.
She flips open the messages.
It asks if you are still interested in, not even still, it asks if you are interested in a bit of a mission for her. A kidnapping mission, essentially.
She just types in, "Oh hell yes," and sends it.
Thanks for a moment. There's a moment of silence before you get another text saying, "Are you okay with fucking with the Camarilla?"
Just types back "sweetie" with a bunch of periods. Yes, of course.
Can you get your gang girlfriend and any other strong people? Not sure how well it'll. Not sure how strong this person is. I need you to stake the Camarilla sheriff. Bruja.
Yeah, I can do that. She's gonna text Gabriel. Hey, you want to go beat the shit out of somebody and kidnap them?
Your phone begins to ring.
She answers.
There's just this moment of silence before he goes, Are you trying to weasel your way deeper into my heart?
Well, I mean, you know, moms always say the best way to a man's heart is through their stomach. I always found the best way to a man's heart is, through violence and kidnapping. So, are you down?
A kidnapping date with you. It sounds wonderful. What time?
I'll text you back the information. But it won't be just us. I'll have to bring Joseph. And if you have like another really strong friend, I was told this person's like super strong. So I'd rather go in over prepared than, under prepared, and then we get our asses waxed.
I will contact someone with the means to help take down the sheriff, but also keep Joseph distracted. That way we can have some time.
She can't help it. She giggles, and then she goes, "Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll text you back the details and what time we're gonna meet up."
Perfect. Can't wait to see you there.
Hey, talk to you later, Gabriel. And as soon as she hangs up, she looks at Evelyn after their texting conversation, and she's kind of got this like really passive expression on her face, and she goes, "Evelyn, I think I fucked up."
You think?
I haven't dated in 40 years.
Oh, Okay.
Oopsie.
You know what? Just fill me in later over, a nice smoke. Because this is some telenovela shit that I need to sit down and listen to.
Yeah, I think I made a fucky wucky and I need a drink. And she goes behind the bar and she doesn't make a mixed drink. She literally just pulls down, gets on a step stool, and gets a bottle of Casamigos tequila and just pours a straight shot of it.
Okay, well bring the bottle with you because we have to go investigate this.
I can't. Winnie will kill me. This shit's like $9 a shot. And she just puts the bottle back. I could probably take the lower shelf tequila. If I took her Casamigos, that girl might actually kill me.
I'll just put it on Nasher's tab.
I do have his credit card.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go do this, and then we can get drunk later.
That's right, into the van. Wait, Keith, are you coming?
Keith looks and goes, sure, I can help with muscle. Nigel, you're
Fuck
buff.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, I'm so fucking buff, and I puff out my wiry little chest, put my arms on my hips, and I strut out. Let's go fuck it up. Strut, 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 and pose for Vogue, and strut, strut, strut.
He looks at
I
Marcus.
looked over to Colt. I was like, everyone's heading out, and I'm just like, I don't know why they put us on this mission. They really shouldn't have.
Colt
Follow
looks-
everyone out.
Wafers.
Colt kind of chuckles a bit as he looks at everyone, looks at Marcus. You going with them too, kid?
Yep.
I shouldn't get involved. But I kind of want to see what you guys do. And he starts following.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, I would like to know, because Bilo had messaged me something earlier, do y'all want to continue on this journey now, or do you want to wait till next week? It won't be, I don't think it'd be too long, but with this group, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Because we still have an hour worth of gameplay we can play. It all just kind of depends on how y'all are feeling.
Yeah, and I gotta go in
I
10
can-
minutes.
Oh, you just have to leave, yeah. I know I'm not gonna be here next game because I have to work on the 31st, unfortunately.
I can have Winter taken by Gabe. It's fine. You guys got Colt. Winter just doesn't get to fight this session.
Yeah. He just comes and kidnaps me. He's like, "Oh, you were talking about kidnapping. It got me all riled up."
Freaking, y'all all walk outside, and a car pulls up. And you're all a bit confused until behind Winter, suddenly a shadow essentially forms into the shape of Gabriel as he looks at Winter and goes, "The way to a man's heart is through kidnapping, huh?" As he wraps an arm around your waist, disappears back, a shadow moving back into the car, and then starts driving away.
No.
You just hear it. "Ha!" She's like scooped up and then vanished.
He's like,
Hey, dude.
he's like, "That's what you're into, huh? I could do that. I could do kidnapping."
He's like, yeah. She said the right words.
That's my fucking reaction to everything from going forward. From going forward to now.
In the car, he looks at Winter as he's driving and says, "I think it's time that you met some old friends of mine."
She scoots at him. She's like, "This isn't going to be some weird initiation kind of thing, is it?"
No, I haven't had to do an initiation since I left the Sabbat. But if you like danger and you like kidnapping and fighting and such, I think you're going to enjoy the Sabbats. Well, I guess you can call them the rejects or the runaways. We are going to meet up with someone. And he starts speeding up the car. Her name is Bunny Von Dazzle. She's a fight club.
Oh, stop it. That sounds awesome. And she's immediately texting Winter, like, sorry, or Evelyn, like, sorry, I got kidnapped going to Fight Club.
Going to Fight
As
Club
you do.
with Hot La Sombra.
Damn, I can't even be mad at that.
Mhm.
Damn, we wouldn't have been able to pull her away anyway. He said the right words to her. Fight Club.
It's like fucking texting her back, have fun, don't get blood on your face.
Everyone in this coterie, Nigel, Evelyn, Winter, Winnie, Joseph, just get a text from Eric. Where is my La Sombra? He disappeared.
Yeah, kidnapping. Don't worry about it.
I've never seen one before. I will say too that like I know that we're talking about keep going on, but I'm also like, how long do we think we'd go on for? Because I'm kind of tapped at the point too because I've also been up since early, but
maybe 15, 20 minutes or so to get
Oh,
you
I
guys
can handle that.
like get you guys 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes tops to us to get you guys to the area and give you a little more information.
yeah, I can totally work with that.
All right, Winter, we'll see you later.
Cool.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, gays. Love ya.
Later, where? No, I'm just kidding.
So, as Colt takes you all to the car dealer shop that he went to and down the alleyway that he saw the kidnapping happening, he looks to Evelyn and says, so, this is where I saw them kidnapping, this is where they were freaking the fuck out, and this is where they got stabbed.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I turn on a flashlight and start looking for like a trail of blood or anything like that.
I'm gonna use my what's it called? Use my Oblivion sight. I think it is. Yeah, it's a see ghost. And I'm gonna ask one of the ghosts if they saw anything.
All right, as Nigel, what are you doing for this?
I admittedly, I didn't mean to tune out a little bit, but I'm trying to figure out what are we doing. I know we're going somewhere,
Help
but
me
I
look
was just
for
gonna.
clues.
You
Because
have
Nigel's also
been
good at investigating.
you've been brought to an alleyway where Colt tells you this is where the frenzy, kidnap, staking of the kindred happened. Evelyn's starting to look around for clues. Do you want
Okay.
to help her?
Then yeah, do I still have a box of clues from Kathy and them?
If you took the box of clues with you, you can.
Okay, can we just say that I would have secured them somewhere in the speakeasy?
Yeah.
Okay, I would have left them there and come back with intent to observe somewhere
All right.
that Nigel felt was secure. But for now, yeah, I would absolutely just be scoping with Eve and seeing what I can figure out.
All right. I need Evelyn and Nigel to roll wits and investigation, or wits and awareness, either one. Ika, what was Marcus doing again? Oh wait, ghost. Right.
Mark.
Wits
Yeah,
and
ghost.
awareness.
It's an awareness.
Let's see. Look at all these dice.
All them die.
I don't do too good.
All right. We'll start with Marcus since he got the lowest roll. Marcus, as you're walking down the alleyway trying to see if you find anyone, you activate Oblivion Sight, peeking around, and you do see something kind of in the back of the alleyway. It's further down away from your group. But when you turn
Okay.
around, you see your group is very much engulfed with whatever it is they're doing as they're looking around on the ground.
I'm gonna tell them, um, um, uh, hey, I'm gonna go to that alley over there. Uh, just real quick, look at something.
Okay, scream if you get shanked.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the alley.
Kurt's gonna follow you, just to be safe.
Okay, okay.
As you go down the alleyway, the light glow that you see seems to be coming from what looks to be someone peering around the corner, and you can tell that they are a spirit. It seems to be an older
Okay.
gentleman, maybe in his 70s. Looks like he may have been homeless.
Hi. Don't freak out. Uh, I I just noticed you might have seen an incident. Uh, you see, someone was stabbed here, and I want to know if you saw anything.
A lot of people were stabbed here, man. How can you see
Oh,
me? I don't understand what's going on right now.
oh, I lift up a lip and I show my fangs. Um, I go, I'm not quite alive myself.
I was right. All those years of telling them that vampires and wolves and aliens exist, I was right.
Well, I'm not sure about aliens or wolves. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, the vampires definitely exist. I know that.
As for stabbing, you'll have to be a
Anyway,
little more specific, kid.
yeah, just uh, uh, wait, what was it? It was last night, right?
It was literally a couple hours ago, if anything, a
A
hour
couple
ago.
hours. Okay. Uh, it it was probably an hour ago, maybe no more than a few hours ago.
I need you to roll me, Marcus, charisma and I believe it's persuasion. Charisma and persuasion, yes.
And persuasion. Ooh, okay. Uh, I
You can
get a
also
bonus die for being
use.
handsome, right?
You get. I believe. Did you take stunning or beautiful?
I took beautiful.
Then yes, you get a bonus die to any social rolls.
Cool. I'm gonna need it. Hey,
Hey.
crits. Yeah.
Well, it's not a crit unless you get two of the ones with the stars. It's a
Oh,
half
okay.
crit.
Half.
You see him like rub his chin a bit as he thinks as he goes. I think I did see someone get stabbed, but it wasn't with a knife. It was like with a big stick.
A steak, maybe?
No, that's a piece of meat. You don't stab people with meat.
I meant like the vampire kind of steak, like a wooden shaft.
Whatever it is you call them now. But yes, someone. It was a fellow. He looked like he was on a date walking with some girl. And then he kind of like motions back towards the alleyway, which we'll get back to Evelyn and Nigel with that in a moment. As he says, he started freaking out, just going completely crazy on her, and then a van pulled up, and then they stabbed him, and then they pushed the girl, and they threw him in the van, and they just drove off.
Do you know which direction they drove?
He points in the northern direction. Down that street.
Okay. Thank you. That was amazingly helpful.
Come by and talk sometime. I haven't talked to anyone quite so many years.
Yeah. I'll try to come by every once in a while.
You're a good kid. Good kid. Despite being a blood-sucking vampire.
Well, thank you. And then
Hopefully you just go to
goes
hell
back
and you're
towards.
not in purgatory like me as he continues walking down the road.
Okay, I head back.
While you have this conversation, Nigel and Evelyn, you can see splats of vitae, but also you can smell mortal blood. As you follow the trail a bit, you both end up by a dumpster.
I smell vitae and blood and shit, and it's leading to this dumpster. Are you on the same trail as me?
Yep.
You
I don't want to touch it.
copycat.
Can you open it?
I will open it. I'm nasty, and I'll I'll lift the lid, and just enough to like peek in there and see if I can see anything. Not enough to where anything could jump scare me. Properly.
You start to peek in. Evelyn, you're looking around, holding the light, and you do see there is a woman's high heel at the near the dumpster that looks like it fell off. As Nigel, you peek in, and there is a body of a mortal. She has slashes through her body and a bite mark on her neck.
Sad. A carcass, then, is it?
From what you can tell,
Is she dead?
from what you can tell, it looks like a corpse.
Should we poke it with a stick and see if it moves?
So like a pole on the ground I can pick up and poke her with it.
Yeah.
You look around and you see
Don't
some
want a dead
discarded
person.
wooden planks.
I'll lift the lid high enough for you to be able to reach in there and give it a jab.
Just like poke her in her leg and in her face. It's like, hey, dead.
In her face. Just mash her
As-
cheek.
As you poke her leg, there's no movements. You poke the cheek and her face kind of rolls to the side. She is missing half her face.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
bitch dead.
I'm gonna lean over. Mags, you'll relate to this. You're short. You know how like whenever you can't reach.
You know what? I didn't work hard in this game and tolerate so much shit to be told I'm short tonight. Okay.
It's a compliment. Okay, tall people are the
Continue
devil.
on with your fucking
I'm so whenever so he's gonna lean over like that at his waist over the rim of it to where like feet are dangling, but he can kind of counterbalance himself in the midsection, and he's leaning over to see if he can get fingers on the neck to feel a pulse, even though this thing is clearly dead. He has to be sure scientifically. Just checking something real quick. I'm gonna do
And-
formalities.
Go ahead and roll me. We'll go with wits and investigation or wits and medicine, either one.
Oh, I'm much better at investigation, so we will do that. And I'm just checking for pulse, nothing crazy, so putting that out there for whenever I don't roll any successes. Okay, no, I got some.
You feel for a pulse, and you don't feel a single pulse to her. She feels like her body is starting to get cold. She hasn't been dead very long.
Doesn't seem to be dead for very long, I say through grunted breaths because I'm still teetering on the cusp of falling into and out of a garbage can.
You do notice she has no blood in her body.
She's been drained, clearly.
Just drain, tear the fuck up. Okay, well, if
Go up.
the guy did go frenzy like we think he did, it makes sense.
Yes, that's fair. And this
Nigel,
is
roll
actually
me-
DK.
Roll me a
Oh,
little bit of
what?
dex and athletics for me, just for funsies.
Come on. Is this because I called you short? I'm about to fall in a trash can, y'all.
Hey.
Go.
Nigel, as you are trying to wiggle your way out a little bit, you do fall somewhat in and have to stop yourself. Your hand lands in something squishy and you have to push yourself out.
Gross. I think it's a diaper. Pull me up. I'm just gonna.
Help him pull him out.
You look at your hand, and on your hand is half an eyeball squished.
Oh.
It was gross. Get it off. Do you have any Prel?
I think I have some wipes in the van. Yeah.
I'm gonna saunter to the van and look for wipes.
Okay, you could use the sink that's in there. It works.
Oh God, thank God. Okay, yeah, if I'm going to just wash the eyeball off my fucking palm, because I gotta be a smartass.
Hey, Colt, is this one of the people you saw?
Colt walks over and peeks in. See him sniff the near the body as best he can. He goes, I think so. I mean, I wasn't really staring too hard. It all happened kind of really quick.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. What about you, Marcus? You find anything?
Am I back yet?
You start walking back as Evelyn calls out to you. Kurt's gonna run up to Evelyn, signing quickly "Ghost," and then hide behind Evelyn.
Oh, not a fucking another one.
As Marcus is walking, he's gonna turn off Oblivion Sight.
Fucking last time I ran into a ghost, the child possessed me, and I got punched in the face for it.
It was a weird night.
Uh, Marcus waves as he approaches. Do you find anything?
I found a body.
Well, I took some notes. I gathered some information from a nearby ghost.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so apparently this probably kindred was on a date, with this girl, and all of a sudden he freaked out, like lost his shit, and then that's when the van pulled up and they all shanked him with what seems to be a stake probably, and then they drove off north.
Huh. Okay. So looking at like all the blood splatters and stuff on the floor, does it seem to like corroborate the story?
I would say you could put two and two together. It seems like that's what happened here after Colt's initial witness, and then with the ghost, it all matches up. Colt looks at you all and goes, "Should we call the cops?"
No, you don't call the cops for this sort of thing.
Well, it doesn't
I
hurt,
mean,
but I would
it's
like
a-
to further investigate.
Yeah, it's a dead mortal, though. That's why I was thinking you'd call the cops. We could take the body, though.
Yeah, but you call the cops to solve a mystery at this point because they're already dead. They can't save the day, but if we glean what we can from it, because this is clearly an investigation we need to handle, the mortals aren't up to it. I do think that they would be better suited to get properly dispose of this carcass.
Kurt
Just feel like there's
signs,
more.
"Should I dissolve the carcass?"
No, not yet. And I pat
Yeah,
Kurt's head.
we still need.
Marcus, you're a Hecata. Don't you guys deal with dead things? Can you claim anything else from her corpse before we leave?
Uh, I can't really do anything with corpses. Unless her ghost is nearby. Um, I turn on my sight, Oblivion sight, and I look around to see if I can find the ghost of this dead woman.
There are no other ghosts in this alleyway that you can see.
Okay, I turn it off and I shake my head and I say I don't see any other ghosts as the one I talked to.
Oh, bummer. Well, we know they went north. I look around. Are there any security cameras?
Go ahead and roll wits and awareness. Nigel, did you want to do anything?
Oh, I got a
Ooh,
crit.
great.
Good, great. I'll let Evelyn have this moment, and then I have something maybe.
All right. Evelyn, as you look around, you notice that there is a security camera. It's on a pole. You're not sure if it'll catch this particular spot, but it might catch something that came through the alleyway. Maybe the van and the license plate.
Okay, I'm going to rush back to my van and grab my laptop, and while doing that, I'm going to look to Nigel and go, "Can you see if there are any rats nearby that might have seen anything? Or any other
Absolutely.
type of creepy crawlies?"
Indubitably. And I will do just that, because what I had planned was way lamer, and it was gonna be like, oh, look at the body again. But yeah, let's talk to some wildlife. I will see if I can find any rats or any such thing scurrying
While he
about.
does that, I'm going to try and hack into the security camera.
All right, go ahead and roll your
Uh,
hacking skill. Um, Nigel, go ahead. Intelligence and investigation. What were you doing, Marcus?
is there blood on the ground from the where he was stabbed by the stake?
You can see Vitae and Mortal Blood.
Okay, I go to the Vitae and I get a sample of it.
All right.
And then if I have any on me, I would like to do the experiment to see if the blood is frenzied or not.
We will get back to that in just a moment. Nigel,
Okay.
as you begin to look around and using your keen Nosferatu abilities and your animalism, you start making your way a little further down the alley before you hear the telltale sounds of scuffles and movements in the trash cans. And you peek in and you see what appears to be a rat and a cat kind of like going at it
Turf war.
before they stop and look at you.
And may I interrupt? I'll ask.
Are you go? I believe you have the ability to speak to animals.
Feral whispers, yes. It is a rouse check per type of animal, so I would have to do 2 of them to talk to both of them.
Well, go ahead.
And how do I do a rouse check? And where is it?
The next to your hunger, the little skull.
Oh, okay. That's making sense. And if I just up that to 2, then that'll be... Or wait, no, that's the... Just kidding.
That's for your blood dice.
Alright.
You have to do 2 individual rolls. Here's for the rat.
Rolling 1,
Success.
and then rolling
For
another.
the cat. Success.
Yes. Right. I love animals.
So you lean over, you start talking to them as the cat looks up and goes, I'm kind of in the middle of dinner here. As the rat goes, you gotta save me from her, man. She's fucking crazy.
Yes. She's not crazy. She's doing her job. This is how she eats. But I do intend to save your life. I will buy you dinner. Dealer's choice. You let me know what you want and I'll get it. It can be alive if you'd like. But for the time being, I need some information from both of you. Can y'all do that for me?
They look at each other skeptically before looking up at you. Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and Nigel Nethergren, make me a charisma and animal kin roll.
For my there's like the add discipline thing. Can I add animalism to that? Or
Yeah.
is that not relevant here?
You can add
Okay.
your discipline animalism, since you are using the feral whisper. Damn! Look at all them dice. Hey, success!
Crits,
A crits.
Yay! Let's go!
See, they both look at each other. They look at you as the rat scurries kind of like up your leg onto your shoulder to get away from the cat. As the cat goes, well, I want a can of Fancy Feast, and not the cheap kind either. I want the one with the extra gravy.
I got you. I immediately went to southern accent. I got you. I'm like, wait, no. I've got you down. I promise it will be the finest, fanciest feast. Multiple cans. I have some at the house, actually.
All right. What do you want to know?
Delight. So, did y'all see this carcass, this mortal carcass in the duster over here?
The mouse peeks over. The cat jumps up and looks in there. Looks to you, and they nod.
Yes. Did y'all see what caused the murder of this person?
Well, I was just trying to get away from her, so I don't really know what caused the murder. As the cat pipes up. And I have keen eyes, and I do know what caused the murder. Some wacko boy was just walking down the alleyway with her, talking all kinds of things, before he just started grabbing his head and shaking. Started shouting something about his name, and he couldn't remember, and then the girl tried to calm him down, and he just lashed out. It was like me, what I was about to do with that rat.
Absolutely sounds like a frenzied. Do you know about us, the kindred, the vampiric folk, and he points at his face and teeth, more monstrous looking humanoids?
Oh yeah, sure. We know all about y'all. I mean,
Yes.
you got Gangrel running the streets all over the place, fucking bastards.
True. Yes.
You see
The
Colt,
apex.
tapping his foot.
And I'm just gonna give him a look, just be like, just be cool for a minute, because I know, but like, we can need info. So, you said this person came and attacked them. Did you see anything about them that might have been a defining mark, something to avoid in the future if you're like, oh, I don't want to be near that psychopath? What was the gleaning identifier that you saw on that individual that you were like, must avoid the person with the blank? Go.
Well, for the kindred fella that freaked out, he started scratching his arm a lot, to the point where he was like ripping at his skin. He started carving all types of weird things in his skin, and then all of a sudden he just started mumbling. He started freaking out, but he was scratching real hard. I had never seen nothing like that except for dogs covered in fleas.
Interesting.
The rat chimes in as he says, but you know what the real crazy thing is? The people in the van.
There was a van, was there?
Yeah, they took the guy. They had all of the ones that are in there had glowing golden eyes.
Shut your ass. Are you serious?
They nod. As serious as that one was of trying to eat me.
Okay, well, we'll take care of all this. How would you like to come visit me at my luxurious manor, and I can get you an abundance of cheese and crackers, pointing at the rat, and you the fanciest of feasts. We won't even have to tolerate. I will make you shredded beef from scratch with real organic gravy, not that canned processed shit that you get in the store. I will make you a bona fide AAA meal.
They look to each other, have a silent agreement before they go, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another thing
Guys,
I
we have
noticed
buddies.
I noticed about them weird glowing eyes is they were all wearing cloaks.
I have theories, and this is DK above table trying to ask Mags if I understand what I think I'm perceiving. Didn't we say something about a certain clan of vampire having those features, like the eyes particularly? I don't know what it's drawing up something in my memory, and I can't remember if I'm tripping and trying to make a connection, or if the episode where I was at y'all's table, the Camarilla table, if I remembered hearing something about an identifier like that. But like the desert folk or the Chamish. I can't say the name.
Zamish. You know, Colt,
yeah, that one.
Colt himself has glowing eyes. That's why he wears sunglasses. So does Gabriel. It can
Are
be
they
a trick
both the
that,
same clan?
No. Gabriel is La
Okay.
Sombra, Colt is Gangrel. You know that
Okay.
Colt has purple eyes, while Gabriel has more of a darker red eye. But something that does stick out to you is the kidnappings. It hits you from... This is one that was not streamed. This was session 0.2. The female you were talking to back during the speed dating told you that she was so upset because on her way there, she was just trying to make her way when she saw the craziest things. Some people came speeding past her, almost hitting her with their car, and threw some thin blood out onto the street, and they weren't moving. She said that she saw glimpses of golden eyes in there, and it was the most terrifying thing that she'd ever seen. But, it was a thin blood, so she just kept walking, minding her own business. But you do know that thin bloods are going missing, and Rowan and Reverie had told you that the Desert Keepers are the main suspects at the moment.
And just to make sure I'm remembering everything properly, we said that... I forgot. I had a train of thought, and then it left the station. I'm going to relay all this information that I've gleaned from my new animal friends to the group. Yes, so this... Oh, that's something I want to do. I want to take some of the blood as a sample from this corpse. That way I can see if it's a mortal or a thin blood.
Well,
And
there is
I'll
no blood
probably
together,
ship that
but
to
you
them.
can get a chunk of the meat out.
Oh, that's right. They've been drained. Okay. I will take, a chunk of the flesh. And knowing Nigel, he would have something to store samples of anything in on this person
Definitely.
at all times.
You
Yeah, so I'm just going to chuck it in a little jar.
You take
on the
a
body.
chunk and you start putting it into the jar. And as you're corking the jar, you take a look over at Marcus. And Marcus, too, has his own investigation kit as he's putting blood into a jar. And you both lock eyes with a respectful nod.
Just that nod of that gif. Y'all all know which one I'm thinking of, but
Evelyn,
I gotta find it
as
now.
you begin to hack, you do manage to hack into the security cameras as you start pulling tapes, and you see two people walking through the alleyway. The image is kind of fuzzy. You know how we have all this technology, but street cameras are bullshit. The image is kind of fuzzy. You'll probably have to save the video and work on it some. But not even a few moments later, there's no audio to it, but you do see a splat of blood on the ground appear before a van zooms forward. It is kind of fuzzy, but knowing that you have the image of the van, you know for a fact with your with the amount of successes that you have, you know 100% for a fact, downloading this and taking it to a more stable location for your equipment, you can get a clear image. But you don't know how long you'll have to do that here in this spot, seeing as you don't know if anyone's called the cops. Or if anything's going to be done.
Okay, so I download the image, check with the others. Okay, we have everything we need. Got all the clues, all the witness statements.
Evelyn, a rat and a cat jumps into your car.
I looked at Nigel.
So I've made some new friends. They're coming back to my house. They're going to be treated to some delicious gravies and meats and cheeses and crackers.
Okay.
I haven't I haven't asked their names, but what's your names? I'm gonna talk to them.
The cat looks to you. My name's Tom. And the mouse. I'm Jerry.
Don't you fucking go At first I was like, oh, Tomcat, how adorable. Oh my fucking god, I know where this is going. You monster.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, let it be Tom and Jerry, please.
Let it be Tom and Jerry.
And they have no
Sure. Let
idea
it be.
about the show.
Sure,
They just are Tom
fine.
and Jerry.
Fine. The cat says that their name's Tom. The rat says that their name's Jerry.
I'm going to laugh, and they're not going to understand the joke.
They look at you confused.
That's adorable.
It's a little gray. It's a gray cat, gray and white cat, as it looks to you and says, "I don't know, man. That's what everyone calls me when they see me."
Well, you know, that's fair. Tom, I appreciate your cooperation. We're going to be heading out in this van. It's a moving vehicle. It might make you a bit nervous. I want you to relax, and I promise I'll feed you yummies. Just be chill in the vehicle.
Do you think I can have
Jerry.
a little snack as they
Yeah.
motioned over towards the spider in the cage?
There's a
I
spider
see
in
the cat point to my spider and I hiss at her.
Go ahead and
I will
roll
hold the cat
charisma
steady.
intimidation.
No! Leave my cat alone. I just got it.
I don't have any intimidation, but I do have 4 charisma.
Ah.
Your cat is threatening the
can
life of my
do-
Jennifer.
My cat pointed at your Jennifer. Relax.
You
Ah.
hiss at this cat, and the cat jumps a little bit back and hisses back at you before climbing into Nigel's big jacket that he wears. The big
Yes. My
I
big
don't-
collar. He
yeah,
goes
just
around my
crawls
trench
in
coat.
there. Nigel, this cat smells horrible. It's definitely a street cat.
That's my baby. That's my stinky little baby. We're gonna
Anyway,
smell
I
bad.
hand a notebook to both Marcus and Nigel. Write down your witness statements here because I did not hear what was said. You know, gotta get a record of these things. I've got footage of the van and the couple going into the alley. I'll need to clean it up later, but that's again a later thing.
The mouse
Kurt,
takes the
sweetie,
pen.
can you go and get rid of that body for me, please?
The mouse takes the pen and starts writing its own statement.
That is one smart mouse.
It's by proxy. He's in my vicinity.
I thought it was a
Becomes
rat.
intelligent. It's
either one. It's either or for me. I don't give a fuck.
yes, it's a mouse rat. Leave it alone. It's a hybrid.
As
Judging my babies.
Kurt runs over to Evelyn with a salute.
I love Kurt.
Kevin looks
He
around.
runs up and salutes.
Kevin looks around and he seems like a bit on edge as he says, I don't like the area we're in. I think we should go.
We'll be leaving as soon as the body's dealt with.
Kurt starts going over to the trash can, lifts it up. Kevin helps him, lean up a bit as Kurt begins to... You see him, cutting his hand as he starts, being mute and all. You still see him mumbling some words until a hand reaches out, grabs Kurt, and pulls him into the trash can. And that is where we'll end.
Oh.
I know you should have poked her more.
You're getting in the trash can.
That is where we're gonna end. I hope everyone had fun. I hope that this
I think you meant to say Keith, not Kevin, Max.
yeah, Kurt. Sorry, Kurt gets pulled into the trash can.
Kurt gets pulled
hell
in.
yeah.
Keith was the one helping him.
Yes.
Too many cool names.
We will. Too many. Okay.
Too many cuz in the kitchen.
We are going to go ahead
Sorry.
and raid out to... We're going to raid Tiny. We haven't raided Tiny in a while. Go say hi to Tiny. They are going to be on a donation stream that I am going to be a part of for Paradox Opera. I keep forgetting the name. On the 25th, I am excited for that. Keep an eye out for soon-to-be commands to let you know about the charity event. I am going to be hosting some raffles and such within my stream. When you donate $5 during the Dice and Destiny stream, you get a ticket to get a 3-pack emote commissions. There's going to be 3 winners. First place winner does get an animated one. Any amount of donations that you do, you'll get a little doodle that's done on stream. And if you have a voice request, me and Skelly and anyone else who so desires, if they are in the call with us, we'll do a little voice request for you with any funny voices or serious voices that you would like. Keep an eye out for extra streams. Sunday is the WTFs, and also Crits and Giggles is streaming Sunday. Keep your eye out for that. It's so much fun. Their I think it's called Daggerheart. Their Daggerheart stream is amazing.
Yes.
It's Crits _ and Giggles _
_podcast.
Give them a quick shout out. But yeah, go follow them, go say hi, and keep your eye out for any other streams because I have a bunch of Halloween things that I would like to do. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Where is my raid? I don't know where the raid went. Dismiss. There we go. Raid now. There you go. Bye. Bye.
Wow.
Wow.
Didn't even get a chance to walk.